Good evening, Speed Gaming. My name is Gozengata, and alongside me is Dragon Dark. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. Just waiting to see what we're gonna get for a start with this race.
Absolutely. In a race we have, this is the SMZ3 Combo Randomizer Tournament for 2020, sponsored by Rank1.global. Our current runners are ovokjam and Cantaloupeme.
Both these runners are 1-1 so far in their group. Both fighting for that last spot in the brackets. Winner goes on to the brackets. Loser unfortunately has to go home after this one. So they're both looking for the win here.
I can definitely feel that as someone who came in that 1-1 situation and had to walk away, sadly. It's definitely adds pressure to it. So hopefully we still see some great execution out of both of our runners today.
So where do you want to see this morph ball, honestly?
I would love to see a super late morph ball.
Ooh, okay.
I want to see some heavy Link to the Past execution early, and then like, let's say like 3 dungeons in, like 1 pendant, 2 crystal, and then at that point we get a morph ball, and then they have to make the option between do they want to keep doing Link to the Past stuff or do they want to do that SM transition.
Okay, that's fair. That's mildly trolly, but still within reason. Honestly, I want to see Morph Ball at Agana, and then they have no reason to ever go out to Desert.
That would be nice. So yeah, no book, no boots, no flute titans. Yeah, I like that. That's good. We can always have the chat dream. We do love the chat dream here. You know, Morph Ball.
I'd like to see something at Pad. Not necessarily Morph Ball, but just something.
I'd be down for that.
Alright, here we go. They are off. I'm guessing we're going to see them both go into Link to the Past, but I've been wrong before. Some people like to go down and check Blue Brinstar first.
What? Who does that? It's not a multi. You shouldn't do that. It's crazy. Yep, both crossing over. Let's see if both runners here get the information from the island. All right, Green Rupee. Is worth noting that Jam did take a hit here, so isn't going to have that tier 3 set up.
Depending on his routing, that may not end up mattering. And hey, bombs!
Oh, hey, look. Yeah.
That's a start. Looks like Ovok's going to head straight to the Lost Woods. I think Cantaloupe's going to go over and hit the Houlihan room up.
Yep. That's definitely what it looks like. I completely agree with that. We should, definitely with this routing, we should see a ledge check here as well, so we know the item on Agony. What does our bush crab have today? Hearts!
Hearts from the tree, hearts from the crab.
So tier 2 is hearts, crab is hearts, everything is hearts. That's a missile pack.
Agaleg just disappointment.
Should have been a heart.
Yeah, I'm a fan of. I will admit I'm a fan of the Houlihan Star. It gives you guaranteed money going into Kakariko, so you can pay off the bottle vendor. If you need to buy bombs, you can. It gives you a little bit of a head start for Zora. And hey, there's a flute.
So unfortunately, we have 1/3 of the can get to desert, or 1/4 of the get to desert alternate path.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, me too. That's gonna speed them up. We want them to suffer. I mean, we want them to have a good race.
I mean, what?
I don't know. So yeah, Houlihan. Love that trick. Super great. I do mine really weird when I route. So like I will actually do like the cack loop, and then like I'll start house after the transition, do the uncle check, sank, CAC loop, and then once I get down to the race game, I save and quit, go back to Sank, and then do Houlihan there to do South Shore.
That's definitely a different way of handling it.
I figure it puts you at the house anyway. Why not just utilize that?
True. I've actually been doing my starts where I do Houlihan and then check the house, and then go buy some bombs near Link's house, and then walk up and check Sahasrara's closet.
Okay, I like that too. That's a good route.
So far, not a lot of interest in Blind's Hut. A couple of energy tanks. I didn't see what all the items were. I think I saw a missile in there and a piece of heart.
Yep, piece of heart, super, regular pack of missiles. Worth noting, we did get 100 rupees from that. So can check our good friend Bottle Vendor here. So we are going to be able to pretty much get that full clear on CAC. We get that bottle, we're definitely getting that full clear on CAC. And there's 3 hundo. So
well, he can afford to buy more bombs.
Yep. If he wants to, he can actually take that bomb to the bottom left hut, and then use that bomb to farm bombs. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of time loss, but he'll save the money because he is 50 away from being able to purchase some Zora, though he is going to spend 100 on Bottle Vendor. That being said, Cantaloupeme is going to have plenty of money here, picking up that 100, and then the other one,
Oh, wow. That's a 5% return on his investment there.
That's... You hate to see it, but we love to see the duck released. Release the Quacken!
You've just been listening to the national anthem of Kakariko Village, played on WKAK. Not really, unfortunately, not really much else in Kakariko here so far. Just some missiles, some soup. I mean, and they're getting slightly geared up for Super Metroid, but that's about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Nothing too exciting here. I'm sad to see that there's a lot of missile ammo here. I'd rather see a little bit less of that. Personally, I want more power bombs. Love me power bomb packs, but that's just me. Okay, walked all the way around. I was like, Jam, where are you going? You want bombs?
Yeah, I think I only saw 1 pack, maybe 2.
Definitely 1 pack of power bombs. I don't know if there's a second one or not. So
I swear I saw a second one, but I also could have been thinking of any of the number of seeds I've done recently. They're all starting to blend together.
I know that feeling. All right, let's see what's on the library. Just some arrows. No one wants those.
Not even. They're not actually even arrows either. They're just. It just allows you. It's like a bit of a quiver. It's like, here, put this on your hip. You can carry a few more of them.
And 20 buckaroos there, so nothing crazy. Going to Link's house.
Link was also stockpiling some explosives. I don't know exactly why. Maybe he's just going to throw them at the Hyrule Castle guards.
Hero of Time, Arsonist of Time. Is there a difference? Stay tuned, find out.
Cantaloupe also buying some bombs on his way out, probably in preparation for Mini Moldorm Cave. Meanwhile, we got Ovok checking Uncle, who has a big piece of love there.
Always feel good about an early heart container or two. Never really complaining about that. And more supers, so we've got at least 2 packs now. So definitely feeling good about SM ammo.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't argue with early packs of supers.
Never.
Huh, okay, so Ovok isn't going to check Hyrule Castle itself yet. He's going to go check, looks like South Shore next.
Yep, I can respect that play. Only having bombs as a weapon, potentially having comfort issues with dark rooms, not wanting to take the dive into the full clear for Hyrule Castle. I can respect that. It's a good play. Cantaloupe right on the heels, though, so gonna meet up here at South Shore. Gonna find an E-tank outside. So I'm gonna go over and grab that real quick, and then go back in. $50. So, I don't know about you. Our runners haven't found essentially Jagged Italy. I feel like fluting over to desert and then just checking those two, and then fluting back over here, like just get that ledge info, get that item out of the cave, and then fly back over here to do mini Moldorm.
I would say mini Moldorm first, then flute away from here to desert, and then flute back over toward south of the lake and go check Ice Rod Cave.
Yep, I like that better. Absolutely. Ooh, getting a little bit of that RNG there with the bombs and the mini Moldorms. There we go.
I'd say that's normal RNG for them. Hey, blue mail. That's not progression, but it's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. With low heart count, it's always a nice thing to have. And we are not seeing anything good out of this cave, so I definitely feel that here. Looks like Cantaloupe had a little bit of issue with the mini Moldorm. It's down to 1 heart, so he just reset out so that way you can make sure he's not going to get bodied here by the first one. Looks like Jam is going to just go right over to Ice Rod Cave. It's still a respectable play, for sure. Hopefully they will check Desert afterwards, just to get that full information there, since it won't take too long.
Always been a fan of come out of Ice Rod Cave and then go fake flippers up to Hobo, but seeing as we have Flute, I would absolutely agree with your Desert play.
Well, there's the Morph Ball.
Wow, that's a spot for that.
Okay, so I still I like having the Morph Ball. I still especially if I'm in Cantaloupe's position. I've got the money. Go check Zora. Fake flipper, get Hobo, go up and do Zora. Just get that all cleared out now, because that way you'll have the information of, oh, I need to go there for that ledge item, or oh, we got this off of Zora. It's out of logic, but at least I know I got this.
I think Cantaloupe needs to be more concerned with not dying right now.
Everyone loves crab pinches. It's okay. Flute was in the mushroom spot.
In the forest. Cantaloupe gets his Morph Ball. What's he gonna do? He's just
the same thing.
Yep, going straight to Super Metroid.
All right, can't blame him. Ton of stuff there. So yeah, we did confirm there's only 1 power bomb pack, so it was 30, 10, 5. Respectable ammo count here. Having 5, you definitely need to be very conservative about where you're using those power bombs, making sure you've got good usage of those and are being fully aware of spots to farm with them. Bomb trees, so having an E-tank, putting Jam up to 5, and I imagine Cantaloupe, yep, is going to go right down there, also get up to 5 E-tanks.
Well, there's another blue rupee for your troubles. Overhook just slowly building up towards that Zora money.
Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. And I guess where there's fish holding an item, there's a wallet. So, good for him. He's making progress. Let's see here. Back a gauntlet, a cape. That could be useful.
Could be. Probably be a little while before we see anyone come back for that, though.
Ooh, it looks like Cantaloupe actually reset out of that E-tank there.
Yeah. In his case, sure, it's nice to have, but I'm not sure how confident he is with doing Alcatraz, and wasting and burning a power bomb there could actually end up biting him when he gets down into Brinstar if he doesn't have enough of them.
Absolutely, yep. Because there's only a couple of spots that you can reliably get power bombs here, specifically from the Fire Fleas right on the left side there, and that's pretty much the good spot. There's our Varia suit. Well, I said we wanted something trolly and something fun, and it looks like we're not getting that. We're getting, pretty friendly seed. And grapple beam. So, yeah, if they go down Red Tower, they'll be able to check out X-Ray. What are your thoughts on this so far?
More importantly, they can that gives them logical access to wrecked ship.
Ah, who cares about logic?
Cantaloupe right behind him. Sees the Varia. He's like, no, I want that first.
Can't blame him. Gonna go down and check out our good friends, the Etacoons. See what little treasure trove they might be holding on to. A power bomb pack. That's a great feeling. Great timing for that pickup, too.
That was a tight jump. If he jumped like a frame earlier, I think he would have missed that.
I have to agree with you on that, too. Yep. As someone who normally misses that jump, because I don't ever remember where it is in reference to the item, it's definitely a pretty quick fall from there. Ooh, and I like these deboost strats from Jam here.
Strats that work when you don't want them to, and don't work when you do want them to.
I know that feeling. It's that race pressure. All right, so best thing we found on here was that power bomb pack. Can't complain though.
No, definitely not. Especially since they only had 5 to work with. That's gonna make it a lot easier to clear this area out.
Absolutely, it's gonna be much more comfortable. If they really have to, if they're in a bind for power bombs, they can farm in the waterway there. Not that you really want to go down there because you're still going to use 2 bombs to get out. But if you had to, it's a spot you could at least guarantee to. It'll take a little bit of time though.
Other option would be to just come all the way back to where Ovok currently is and go left towards the missile recharge, since you can farm 5 of them in that route.
Absolutely, Fire Fleas are an amazing spawn for power bombs.
Oh, beautiful short hop mock ball there from Cantaloupe.
Right. Jam's checking the left side here first. We do see the Ether Medallion.
Oh, look, forgetting he has grapple beam, he could have just swung his way over there.
Too much time. Just want to do cool flippy flips. Everyone loves flippy flips.
Yeah, Cantaloupe forgetting he has it as well. Can't say I haven't ever done that before, though.
Just a piece of heart for their trouble here. It's something, but it's not super exciting.
Cantaloupe actually really needs a super drop.
Yeah, it's gonna, if he, I'm not sure how familiar he is with the Wavegate glitch, but gonna need at least 1 to do that. Not to mention he's gonna need at least 2 to get in and out of Spore Spawn Skip.
Yeah, I know he knows how to do Wavegate glitch with high jump. I don't know if he knows how to do it without it.
Okay.
He is going to have to farm for some supers right here, though, unfortunately.
Ooh, it's okay, though, because it looks like Jam is missing the super position. Got it that time, so he's also down to 1 super. So he's going to need a drop coming out of here to get through the next green gate. Actually, he's going to need a missile drop to get out of there itself. There's 1 to get him out. He needs at least 1 more. Ooh, just for bombs.
Cantaloupe unfortunately missed his missile, so he has to farm again to get this open.
There we go.
Yeah, this is an interesting start. Not really a lot of supers to work with. I mean, 10's nice, but you can go through those really quickly.
Absolutely. Especially with depending on how they go for routing. Some runners opt to use supers over regular missiles for side hopper room, things like that. So, but here's the real question. What are we going to do here? Jam is setting up for it. Getting that 1 pixel step forward. Oh, he's got 1 shot left. Oh, he bonked it. All right, so back to farming. Now, this could be where Cantaloupe could take a lead. If he does do the skip there, especially with being able to farm up in this room to get supers, you've got more spawners. So currently at a healthy count of 5 with Ovok being at 4. Looks like he's going to go down. Cantaloupe is going up. All right, so he's going to give his shot at the wave gate glitch. Setup looks good. A little too far off the wall. Nope. Came very close to it. I think he was just a little too short on the jump when he fired.
Now, an easy way to do that is actually if you just open the door before you would kill. I want to say before you kill the enemies, but you can't do that the first time. But if you just open the door and then let the enemies kind of damage boost you back into the wall, it puts you in the right position where you can just kind of do turnaround shots and be able to get it.
Absolutely. And there's a book, so we're definitely getting that early desert availability here.
Cantaloupe not going to Blue Brinstar, though. He's going straight towards Kraid.
I respect it. Personally, I would do the Blue Burn route and go back up. Especially since we've got Grapple and Varia. Definitely like the wreck ship play right now.
I agree.
And I think he forgot he had a Grapple because he went down. He skipped X-ray room as well. And there's a sword, so yep, that's definitely going to be a little bit of an oof here for a little bit for Cantaloupe.
Ovok, however, does not have enough power bombs to go up to Billy May's room. If he tried to go up there, he'd actually soft lock himself because he'd have no way to get back out. So he's gonna have to leave that behind and just hope it isn't anything important.
Both of our runners kind of skipping a couple of locations here. So far, really paying out. The sword is kind of the biggest find that we've got. Yeah, and I imagine Ovok's gonna use his last power bomb here to check this room. Yep. Gets rewarded with the hammer.
Wow, Blue Brinstar paying off.
Definitely a huge find there. So we've got a sword, we can cut through vines, we can do stuff. We've got our hammer. We've got big damage out of that, being tempered sword damage equivalent. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good right now. If I was in ovokjam's position.
I mean, it's really going to come down to what does Cantaloupe find over here at Kraid? Is there something important over here that they're going to have to get, or that's going to give Cantaloupe a bit of an edge here?
$20.
Calling it now, single arrow.
Ooh. The legendary Ganon skewer. I respect that call. And Ovok did go back over to Link to the Past here with that sword now. May opt to go clear. No, going up the mountain. Okay, I like this. Gonna use the sword, save the old man.
So Cantaloupe is out of super missiles for Kraid here. He didn't quite get the kill on him. And I think what's honestly worse than not being able to use them for damage is that muscle memory will tell you that to get onto supers or to get onto power bombs or whatever, you know, you hit the change button a couple of times. And it really messes with your muscle memory when you have one item you just don't have any of. By the way, he found a moon pearl past Kraid, so when do we find Dark World access?
I mean, we're halfway there. We've got hammer. We know where a cape is. I mean, we don't have a lamp, so Ag is still not in logic, but we do have a way. if you got the willpower to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're definitely not wrong there with the Moon Pearl being the big find. Once the item up here is the follow-up, just a piece of heart. We've got that E-tank spot on the way out left to check for Cantaloupe. And let's see what's up here on the spec rock. We're finally getting a map check with 2 crystal dungeons being Tower of Hera and Eastern, and then our desert being just the blue pendant. So,
oh hey, more power bombs. Those would have been useful 10 minutes ago.
absolutely, but getting your 3rd pack pretty much guarantees that you're in a very comfy position to clear things. I can't think of a situation where having more has been just absolutely critical. Pretty sure 15 is just that nice sweet number you want to have, especially when you don't have morph bombs.
So Ovok gonna check the high jump location. So far we've got 20 bucks and a little piece of love, and Cantaloupe checking the exact same spot.
That's gravity.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Okay.
That's useful.
So, can we get a can fly? Seed RNG. Can we get a can fly, please? Now he reset. Ovokjam reset out of that. I think it was because he ran out of bombs.
He ran out of power bombs in there. He couldn't get out.
Oh no! So he's got the information at least as to where the gravity is, but doesn't have it. Meanwhile, our Cantaloupe now is on Death Mountain. He's gonna be able to check the 2 items up there. Be not real happy with them, and then hopefully go save the old man. But doesn't have that sword, so he may not. He may opt to go away. Also, doesn't have that hammer either. I really think the play right now, especially since we know where the gravity suit is, SM sounds really, really good. Especially Wreck Ship. Like you mentioned before, we've got that grapple beam. Puts it in logic. There's a map check for Cantaloupe as well, so he's got that information.
Ovok actually checking this side room here now that he has power bombs. He did not have any power bombs coming back up the shaft. He burned the last one to get that hammer. Oh, Dark World stuff too. We've got red
Beautiful
crystals at Skullwoods and Mire, red pendant at Ice, and Pod is our green pendant this time.
All right, looks like we do need that ice rod though, because Turtle Rock is in play. So we're definitely going to need the Titan's mitts as well as that. So yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff to find still.
So I'm just guessing on Cantaloupe's side here, since he reset and went back to Super Metroid, I'm guessing probably going to head to Wrecked Ship, but he might, I mean, I'd say 50-50 between Wrecked Ship and him going down to Blue Bryn Star at this point.
So let's think about this for a minute. Both of our runners skipped Wavegate. So they could
we know
wait
it has
until
something
Speed
important.
Boost. Oh, absolutely. But they could wait. They could wait for Speed Booster to come in play before they go back and check that. And I do know that Cantaloupe did also skip X-Ray. So that's also something. I don't believe... no, because Jam took Retro Bryn there for Retro Mother Brain, so definitely didn't check that. Ooh, we got supers right there. Always a great pickup now.
That's big for Cantaloupe because he only had 5 supers.
Oh, yeah, that is very big indeed. What do we got below the ocean floor here?
Only a pack of missiles behind that, behind the Norfair gate.
Nothing exciting there, unfortunately.
Cantaloupe gets caught in the brick as it respawns.
I hate that. That is actually the worst feeling. So I definitely like this play, especially with the gravity suit now. We're going to be able to access everything out of Wreck Ship. The right side being a little bit hard to get to across the spiky room there. But we don't have that issue because of gravity suit. So While Cantaloupe is clearing out wreck ship, ovokjam is making way to Crade.
Ooh, if we can find ourselves a plasma beam and a charge beam, we can have some microwave action.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people do love that and favor that. It's definitely a go-to comfort in terms of boss execution.
And I mean, sometimes X-ray actually comes in handy for its intended purpose, depending on what item you're looking at.
That's true. Blue moons happen.
I have simultaneous boss fights going on here too. We got Ovok going into Crade and Cantaloupe fighting Fantoon.
Yeah, let's see if Ovok can save a little bit of time here with that quick kill on Crade. Cantaloupe getting a fast pattern right out the gate. Unfortunately, caught sleeping. Wasn't able to get that missile in.
I don't think he was expecting a fast.
Ooh! Almost got the quick kill on ovokjam's side there. Looks like got 2 supers in, just a little too low, I believe it was, for the third one, and 1 missile puts Crade down. So saving a little bit of time on Cantaloupe in that fight.
Oh, Fantoon flying high. Cantaloupe completely missed.
Ovok picking up the Moon Pearl here. Got to be feeling really good about that. Especially with the other arsenal he has for Link to the Past.
Yeah, Ovok now actually... no, wait. He still needs Glove.
Yep.
I was going to say he's got Dark World access, but not quite.
Yep, we're just missing that glove there to make that happen. Or Master Sword Lamp. Got a couple of options there.
Oh, Master Sword Lamp would be great.
I would definitely enjoy seeing that, especially since both runners know there's a missile tank waiting them when they complete it.
See, what I really love to see in some of these seeds is when you get to Aga Ledge and it's got like an important item, you still end up having to do Aga for some reason, but the item ended up being completely worthless after everything was said and done. Like it was just the ultimate red herring.
I almost had that happen. So I had a powder on ledge, or no, it was cape on ledge, and I had powder on bumper ledge, so I couldn't check bad batter for the longest time. and I couldn't find red Cade until like the 245 mark, so I couldn't do anything with the mushroom I picked up earlier. It's just one of those big oofs.
Yeah, we've all had those.
Gotta love them. That being said, ovokjam here is make their way through Meridia. Gonna check the upper items here. See, there's an ice beam speed booster locked. And there's our glove. Crab Super's paying off. There's a glove. That's... You can't tell Ovok's doing a happy dance inside the suit there.
That ice beam being at that location, though, is not the most favorable, because with no speed booster yet, they're going to have to come back for that. And, I mean, it's not technically required, but that's a really nice item to have. Absolutely.
I don't know anybody who, at the end of the day, like, prefers doing Metroids without ice. I don't know anybody who says, yeah, I want that in my life. Like, that's what I want in a run. So, just a bomb upgrade, unfortunately, on the right side here, and it looks like Cantaloupe is going to walk back.
I don't think he saved.
Yeah, I don't think he saved either. A little bit unfortunate. It's going to cost a little bit of time just for doing the revisit here on the walk back.
To be honest, though, this early in, we're only half an hour. I would have actually taken that bomb upgrade.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially since there's a ton of Link to the Past stuff left, and you didn't save anyway. There's no reason not to. Bombs are super handy. Use them for all the jumps. Use them for, you know, getting through Ice Palace. Not that we have to do that yet.
Mama Turtle only hiding 10 sticks at the top of her room. Not sure what's in the wall yet. Oh, well, trying to climb up here, but the wall jumps aren't cooperating.
Oh, unfortunately, didn't fire down. Could get that shot down. Did fire up. I think it was good. Magic powder. Speak of it, and it shall happen. It shall happen, Dragon Dark. So there's powder. So we've got a safety item now. It does have hammer, so that is a check that can be done.
This is true. That might be something important. Cantaloupe, meanwhile, cleaning out the attic.
Alright, so logically, that's everything in Meridia. So let's see what ovokjam does. I imagine, especially since they're heading to the right, we're going to see... Oh no, that's right, they do have grapple. So this is totally still in logic. I am completely wrong.
And watching him do those grapples, I completely missed what Cantaloupe picked up in the attic.
I'm going to assume unimportant because not on tracker. Oh, red rupee? Oh, that's super important. That's a big red.
They need 10 of those to enter Ganon's tower, remember?
Yeah, that's absolutely... They just don't know that yet.
Looks like Cantaloupe is going to go for missiles in the sky. I can't say I blame him, given that I've been burned by this plenty of times where I just didn't have any good way of getting up there. So I'm like, screw it, I'll come back later. And yeah, it was something important. So I can't blame him for taking the slow way to get it, just to be sure.
It is worth noting, ovokjam went down. Didn't check the items at the top of Meridia here. Definitely have those accessible. Could just be an issue with comfortable wall climbs or jumping up the right side there.
I wonder if he might be doing the same thing I usually do, where I make a save here and then go up and get them. So if there's nothing important, I can just reset out of it.
I never thought about that, actually.
He's heading for the sand pits.
Okay, I respect the sandpit play. Also just had a thought too. They have grapple, but they don't have a way to get up to check Shack Tool.
Oh! Missiles in the sky paying off for Cantaloupe. The fire rod was up there.
Yeah, that's big. That
wave
is big.
Beam.
Oh, baby. That's a double. That's a very spicy double.
Wrecked Ship not having a lot of good items, but the few items it has are both really... Left sand pit, unfortunately, coming up short, just having some sticks and a little piece of love.
Definitely not what you want to see. Really happy with that beam upgrade too, because it's going to add a good chunk of damage there for Cantaloupeme. Definitely something you want to see. And also if, you know, say speed booster comes into play, maybe just going to have that extra little informational bit of, oh yeah, we can do stuff. We can get that ice beam.
See, if Cantaloupe finds Speed Booster before getting into Meridia, that would actually be huge. Because then he
that's a bow.
That's a D.
That's a big D right there. That's a great find. So that's definitely one. What's the other one? Show us what you got. 20 rupees. They need that.
So from what we've seen so far, most of the areas don't really have a lot of items in them, or at least a lot of good items in them, but what they do have is paying off. And speaking of paying off, hello, Charge Beam.
I heard you like beam upgrades, so come visit our Wreck Ship beam dealership. We got all your wave and charging needs.
Cantaloupe gonna powerbomb the item up there just to get a look at what it is.
Absolutely like this. This is super good. Oh, that's a swag net though. That's like Go Mode Central right there.
That's a swag net. Unfortunately, I feel like he might not come back for that. I don't know. It's debatable. Depends on how much swag he wants to have.
All of it. You want all of the swag.
Okay, so Ovok decided to just take the bow and dip on out, but he did not check those upper items.
Yeah, I took the save too. I almost feel like he should have reset back just to check the upper ones. Yeah, and he's going across, so he's not even going to check the two items at the top there. So I don't know if just not feeling that they can get up there, but I'm I mean, there's definitely ways to get up there. But there's still a lot of locations too that they missed out on earlier. So definitely a couple more plays I think that they want to do before that. I can imagine, such as the charge location right here. Arrow capacity.
Here, have this quiver.
I'll take a small bolt upgrade. That being said, we are getting our first look here in Red Tower, courtesy of Cantaloupeme. Let's see what we've got below the fake Vileplume. Supers! My best friend!
That's good, because he was at one left.
Absolutely. Got some more doors to open.
I can already tell the muscle memory is killing Cantaloupe right now, because he has no regular missiles, so it's only one button press to get the supers, which you're not really used to that. You're used to two.
Absolutely. I know I hate that feeling too. Oh, and there's our first bottle. Sick Kid could be paying off here. And beautiful deboost execution there from Cantaloupeme, getting in and out of the room. No, you need that power bomb. Pick it up. Pick it up. Is he?
Nope, he's not going down, because I mean he's already been down the crate.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna run back to the ship, refill, and then go check Blue Brinstar.
I like this play. I'm gonna like this play more if he checks climb supers.
Well, he'll have the power bombs to do it, so that's not a problem.
Absolutely. Just to have that information is very good. But I'm a little concerned with the amount of backtracking here.
Yeah, I mean, the seed's been one of those ones where the items are really spread out in different areas, and you need all of them. So you end up just getting stuck doing backtracking.
It makes it the best seed. I mean, it's aggravating for our runners.
Oh yeah, but it's great for us to watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Ovok's gonna take that bow and head straight over to Eastern. I absolutely agree with this play. He can full clear it. I mean, as long as he's comfortable with dark rooms, he can anyway. You can also check out Sahasrara's closet while he's over here, which that's 3 free checks.
It's a little interesting that neither of our runners did come over here first to see what we got. There's another power bomb pack. That would have been super helpful to clear this out. And another bomb pickup there just to top off.
I mean, it's not the worst idea leaving it until you come to do Eastern, just because you can knock it all out at once. You don't have to come back to this area, but it's also not that long of a walk, so it's debatable on whether it's worth it to come over here with just those 3 checks. But at the same time, they are Sphere 0 checks.
And they've got flute.
True, very true.
Yeah, the flute argument is what's really selling it to me right now. And Cantaloupe did not check shaft supers, so definitely a couple locations there.
I feel like if he comes back up this way, he might check them. But it depends on where he decides to go after checking Blue Bryn. Yeah, only a map in the first chest, so that's not terribly helpful. Let's see what's over on the eastern side here. Big key in the second chest, so we can at least efficiently clear this out. But that means there's a not unreasonable chance he's gonna have to get the out of the way chest.
At this point, I'm pretty confident you're gonna have to get it anyway.
Well, I mean, if this next chest and the big chest both have an item, do you go after that out of the way one, or do you just go straight to the boss and hope the item's there?
You don't want that 50-50. You don't have mirror. That's a guaranteed save and quit then if you have to redip. And it's not too big to walk the extra loop. Speaking of which, we got a full bit of love and a small piece of love from Billy Mays. So Ovok really not missing out on anything there. Quake!
Well, that's a medallion.
We got 2 cookies. We need 1 more cookie. We'll get all the cookies. Put them all in our tin. We'll have the whole set.
I like cookies.
Cookies are great. Cantaloupe now going left side here, getting up their book. And then we're going to go left. And if memory serves, that was just monies. Yep. No, you need that. Get the 20. You need it. Ganon's Tower depends on it.
Oh, hey, I think I know what Cantaloupe's actually going to do here. I think he's going to go over and actually do Wave Gate now that he has Wave Beam.
What? No. He's obviously going to sit there and shoot super missiles at it. That makes no sense, Dragon Dark. Why are you so silly?
The logic tells me to do weird things.
What is this logic you speak of? Yo, there's a 20. See, Ovok's doing it right. Yo, beautiful morph at the top of the gate there. Unfortunately, didn't kill the enemies, so still got to deal with that.
Yeah, I've done that before too. It's like, cool, I don't have to do the wave gate glitch. Climb up, hit, open the door, climb down the other side. Ah, crap.
Well, can't go wrong with supers. We do have the charge beam though, so I mean, either way, still feeling good about it.
Interestingly enough, even though Cantaloupe doesn't have the lamp, when he finds that, if he goes to Meridia and finds that bow, he'd actually have a bit of an easier time with a couple of these dark rooms in Eastern, since there are torches in those rooms that you can light up. It makes it significantly easier to handle.
Absolutely. I mean, even some of the bigger dark rooms, like even in Hyrule Castle, you can actually clear that whole thing with the fire rod. There's some good locational strats when climbing up to fight Aghanim that be able to clear. And it looks like Cantaloupe is going to go in here now. So we are going to see our first look at X-Ray. And speaking of Castle, that I just recalled that neither of our runners has full cleared Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, even
Like,
Ovok with the gloves could do the backside of it and hasn't done that either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I disapprove of the routing, but it's Sphere 0? I mean, we're in a situation right now. Oh, and that waiver just denying the last grapple across for Cantaloupeme. Just feels bad.
Ovok, meanwhile, finishing up Eastern with a very nice Armos fight. Unfortunately, not getting really rewarded with much in the way of useful items in there. We saw $20. We saw a little piece of love. Oh wait, Quake. We did see one of the cookies.
Yep, we got a cookie.
And only $20 on the desert ledge. It looks like he's gonna go check out Agana while he's out here. Agana is that one location that you just really don't want to come out to if you don't have to. And in this case, I mean, I feel like he's starting to a little bit run out of checks. I mean, we haven't seen anything of Norfair yet, but... Oh, looks like Ovok's going to reset, go back to Super Metroid. I'm guessing he's going wrecked ship.
Yeah, I would have to think so at this point, too. Looks like we may actually get to see that Norfair play. Looks like that is where Cantaloupeme is heading right now. So where are you gonna go? We're gonna check that ice beam spot first. We're gonna go to the right side. We only had both runners check high jump locations.
Cantaloupe gonna check behind the gate first because he forgot to do this the last time he was here. Unfortunately, just some missiles, so nothing he's gonna have to worry about. Actually, now that I think about it, they can't check Norfair yet. They don't have high jump, space jump, or bombs. They can't get up there.
To which part? The lower Norfair?
No, upper Norfair sec. You need high jump, bombs, or space jump to get up there, or speed booster. You need one of those four, and it doesn't have any of those.
Well, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
He could go out of logic and grab the ice beam if he wanted to, but it looks like he's probably going to make a Meridia play at this point, which we know is a good play.
We know it's a good play. We just got to see what's at the top because neither runner has speed booster, which I'm thinking we got to see it soon. Like, if we're supposed to go to lower Norfair, upper Norfair, clear all that stuff out, we need the booster. Give us the speedy booster. Link would appreciate it. It's a triangle, sort of.
Cantaloupe now getting the good news that Ice Beam is speed booster locked, and seeing that glove, I'm sure he's really happy to see that.
You know what I just realized? Fire Rod, Skull Woods, Dark World access, Illuminati confirmed.
This is very true. Skull Woods would be absolutely open.
Yeah, that would be super big because that is a crystal dungeon. Not to mention that they'd be able to follow that up right with Thieves Town. Yet again, another crystal dungeon. Having Hammer to full clear it. I think Dark World west side of map. That's the play.
Well, Obok fighting Fantoon, getting a pretty decent first round on him. Cantaloupe, however, finding his magic powder in the wall there at Mama Turtle, and then seeing the sticks at the top, and is just like, nah, I don't need those.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, Cantaloupe not getting quite enough height for that gravity jump.
Yeah, just a little bit late there. Jumping too early in the pause. You can definitely start at the top. Don't need to do that running jump there to make that gravity jump.
That one looks good, though.
Yep.
That one looks pretty good as well. He got a pretty late jump there before the pause. Yep, he is up to the top.
That was definitely a super comfy jump. As well, Cantaloupeme scaled the mountain there. Ovokjam did finish off Fantoon. So we are tied up on bosses with Ovok having a lead in crystals. That being said, we are going to see the 3 upper items here. Let's go! Peace out.
Oh, item number 1, disappointment.
Only by a little bit. It's a small piece of love.
Oh, I will say, this is not a fun room to have to do when you don't have either high jump or space jump or at least speed booster. Or heck, even ice beam would be nice for this.
Absolutely, yeah. Just be able to freeze the little blue annoying buggies. You gotta do this awkward, just double wall jump, left to right and then up. But here we come, 2 new items. What are they gonna be? Nothing.
Sticks and missiles.
I am disappointed, Dragon Dark.
Well, Ovok leaving them behind, that does actually give him a bit of an advantage there, because he just said, no, I don't want them. Looks like Ovok is going to make the save play here.
Chat asking about the location of the D. That would be the left sand pit. No, right sand pit. Left was the bus. Right sand pit. Left item in the sand pit. There we go. There's the left. There's the left.
So Cantaloupe will be getting his bow relatively soon. Curious if he's going to go up and at least check the speed booster locked item here. Nope, he's going to pass it right up.
I mean, that's free information. Is going to be very happy to find this sand pit first. Unfortunately, not checking the left first means that he's still going to want to reset this. There is the D.
Wall jump's giving him a little bit of trouble right now.
Jumping is hard, okay? Alright, we got it. We're gonna find big 20 there. Just let it go.
So I think he's just not even gonna bother checking the other sand pit.
Honestly, can you blame him?
I mean, personally, I actually would have reset out of that and just checked the other one and then been like, okay, well, we'll just go get the bow and leave. But in this case, I mean, we know there's nothing over there, so he's making the right play. He just doesn't know it yet.
Absolutely, yeah. And kind of sad because Cantaloupeme does know how to gravity jump. We saw that earlier, but isn't going to check Shack Tool right now because you can gravity jump out of that sand pit.
I mean, it's Shack Tool, so I can't blame him.
How many races have we had so far that Shack Tool has been holding out?
I don't know, actually.
Actually, quite a few. I was a little surprised. It's higher than the average. It's higher than the average. I do not have an actual statistic number, but I have watched at least 7 races that have had items on them. So 100% of what I've seen has had items on Shack Tool, which means Shack Tool always has something.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah, I know, right? And besides, it's like a mini ped pool, right? Everyone wants to know about Shack Tool. We gotta go know about Shack Tool.
It looks like Ovok is gonna take the upper path and just use X-ray to take a look at this, which in theory can be quicker, but at the same time, you're gonna be in that room below anyway, so I'd say it's a little bit easier not having to come through here. Now, mind you, if he had Speed Booster, it wouldn't be anywhere near as slow, but those low height mid-air morphs are not the easiest things to pull off.
Absolutely, and I am gonna have to cut you off here, Dragon Dark. Cantaloupeme is finally checking back of Hyrule. We found a key. We got some bombs. We got power bombs. You know what this means?
Means we found 3 of the items in here because there was bombs in Sanctuary.
Absolutely, that is correct. Right on the money as always. But this also means Cantaloupeme is checking Hyrule Castle. Front! Sphere Zero checks! What?
Well, we know he's gonna check Uncle at least, because he hasn't done that yet. Or as we like to call it in TBF, the jam spot.
I think it's funny because we also have a jam in this race.
This is true. It's not. I'm not referring to this jam though. For everyone in chat, I'm referring to a different jam. Ovok sees that fire rod, manages to get the wall jump up to it. So that's. I've seen people miss that wall jump, and it's not pretty.
Absolutely. Sphere Zero, who checks those? Yeah, I know, right? Like, seriously.
Cantaloupe is gonna duck into Hyrule Castle finally. We're gonna see these 3 checks. There are 3 items left, so it could be all down here and with the map at Dark Cross, but I'd say it's pretty likely Dark Cross is gonna have something.
Yeah, we don't want easy outs. Make them run there in the dark. Ah, no torches, all pitchforks.
Well, there's one. We got a bomb upgrade.
Yo, I agree with chat. I like my morph balls in Lower Norfair. Thanks.
Let's see, second item in Hyrule Castle. Energy tank. Well, 50-50 on this last chest.
Ovok picking up the charge beam here. Absolutely feeling good about that. We got the wave, we get the charge. Tied up on beams again. Oh, here we go. Hammer strats.
See, this is where picking up those 2 magic refills. Oh, the third item is in here, and it's a sword upgrade. They could have had that sword very, very early.
It's like checking Sphere Zero's rewarding or something, huh? Oh, and Ovok, unfortunately, just a little too high with that power bomb. I have definitely made that mistake myself many a time.
Looks like Cantaloupe, however, is going to go turn in that bottle and see what Sick Kid's got.
Hopefully while Cantaloupe's over there, they'll also remember to turn in powder, because we've got that hammer and powder combo. Hey, look, it's a big 20. It's super important.
It looked like he was going to go up. It looked like he wanted to go up first, and then remembered, oh, wait, I have powder, I have hammer. I can go do this.
Don't do it.
Oh, wait, no. He doesn't have any magic.
No! He forgot to pick up the pot. And outside of Uncle. No!
This is why you always grab those magic pots.
No, you can't go that way. What are you doing?
This is also something I've had to do before, where I didn't realize I was out of magic. Now, actually, honestly, if I were Cantaloupe right now, I would be going to check pet.
I would be fluting. We've got a bottle. I just go flute. He's got 966 rupees. Let's just go spend, buy a green goo, drink it, buy a blue goo, get ourselves some safety refills. Especially since we're going into this wonderful place, Skullwoods.
Yeah, he's gonna need a couple of refills to be able to get through this.
Fake powder. More like Fred Burger. Am I right?
Burger? Now I'm hungry.
Have you ever looked at a power bomb, man? Those are Berbers. Those are hamburgers.
I'm still hungry.
I can't fix that for you. I'm sorry, friend. I'd offer you a Butterfinger.
Cantaloupe going for this bomb jump here. Unfortunately, not having a lot of success. Just barely missed the pixel on the first one. There we go.
Yeah, subtle tip. You can line up Link's feet with the top of the door frame on the right or left side, and then plant that bomb. You were gonna go flying over there, and a screw attack. Great safety item.
Not progression, but definitely nice to have. And that means he's got both items out of here already. He just needs to go deal with the back half. But unfortunately, he does not have any magic. But there is actually in the on the way to the second half, there actually is a small magic jar and a big one in a bomb room if you want to go in there. But I don't know if he knows about those.
Oh, unfortunately, is taking that save and quit here. Might be going back to the light world. Maybe making that potion play that I mentioned earlier. Gonna probably flute out. Oh, there it is. Go to 2. Go to 2. Get some green goo. Yeah, we're doing it.
Ovok, meanwhile, went and checked the X-ray location. Was a little disappointed when it was just when it wasn't anything progression-wise. I think he's about to make that wave gate play too.
Absolutely, I completely agree with you here. So now, Cantaloupeme has magic. Don't go check bad batter. Oh no, you forgot about the bat. Now that you've got magic. Oh.
I think he really just wants this crystal at this point. But I do agree that going and checking Magic Bat at this point would probably be the right play. Until it has a piece of heart, then it wouldn't be.
But unfortunately, the commentator's curse, and I already mentioned Magic Bat being relative earlier, so it's got to have something.
Well, since he's not checking it, it absolutely has something.
Oh, 100%. Nay, 1 billion%. Ovok having a rough time here with the wall jumps.
Hey, Samus just doesn't always like doing somersaults. She sometimes just likes to jump straight up.
I mean, I don't know about you. I can't like jump through the air and do somersaults. So straight up and down is what I got, and I like that.
Yeah, that's about what I'm capable of as well. I believe a somersault would end up just landing me square on my head.
I think the only time that I'm allowed to do somersaults is assisted by an R-way.
Those are barrel rolls.
No, they've got somersaults too. Try a somersault!
So just to rub salt in the wound for Cantaloupe, that last enemy before he exited out of the second part of Skull Woods there dropped a full magic refill.
That's a big oof. Ooh, unfortunately, Ovok gonna have to use an extra power bomb here. Just a little too far away from the wall there. Is also going back to check Billy Mays that they skipped over earlier. So we are having both of our runners essentially full clearing the areas that they can check. Minus speed booster locked locations, so...
I mean, I can't blame him. You know full well that if he doesn't check this, it's going to be sitting in the back of his mind like, I skipped it, I didn't get it. It's got to be something important.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned earlier, too, this is an elimination race between these two. One will go on and one will go home, so that's obviously adding pressure to make sure that you get those checks in and get them cleared. So absolutely cannot blame either runner for going back and clearing locations here. Cantaloupe drinking that blue goo down while he's fighting the big bad moth. Master Sword and Fire Rod in hand here. Just gonna keep spraying him down, and down that moth indeed goes. Giving us a burrito for our troubles. Always loving that to-go food.
I'm guessing from here, we're probably going to see him make a play to Thieves Town.
Absolutely. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a quick dip out to the east just to check what is on Bumper Ledge. Just to get that intel, but absolutely, since Thieves is a crystal, we can full clear it. We've got the checks right around there. 100% like the play. Love it.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of the deciding factor on whether they could bother to go do Gauntlet as well, since we know Cape's up there. Knowing what's on Bumper Ledge would kind of influence whether or not they bother going back for that, even though the neither of them did the entrance to Gauntlet yet.
Absolutely. I'm not sure how comfortable our runners are with the single jump check there. Is worth noting though, Ovok is checking the speed booster location here with at Climb Supers, so is gonna have that little bit of intel that Cantaloupeme does not, since we know that Ice Beam is speed booster locked. $50 on that Bumper Ledge though, telling us we don't need that cape. And Ovok showing us what is here. Big 20.
Well, I mean, it's good to know, good to just scratch that location off your map. Unfortunately, nothing useful this time around.
Intel is intel. There's a difference between great intel and good intel. This was good intel. Great intel is something progressive. That being said, if you're in the area, you gotta route it out anyway. Like, why not? Just get that info.
Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. I check that thing whenever I possibly can. Usually just as long as I have the power bombs to get in and out.
Got that C-shaped check right in.
Yeah, Cantaloupe checked C-shaped house and then just immediately into Thieves Town. Personally, I would have checked the other two spots out here before going in, but I mean, I'm assuming he's going to check them on the way out. Absolutely.
I mean, you've got Hammer. There's no reason to just kind of cross over. It's a little bit of extra movement to check the other things and then come back and do it. Picking up Spacer Beam there, we are now three beams. We're getting there. We'll get Quispy eventually. Ooh, Ovok, where are you going? Ovok, you've got magic. That's a bottle kid. You should go someplace else after that bottle kid.
He should.
Inquiring minds need to know. Do it. Right now, go right. Yes!
He's going right.
Big key for Cantaloupeme.
We've seen 2 items so far in here, I believe.
And a hooky shot!
Oh, that's big.
That's huge. That opens up East Death Mountain. We've got a lot of checks up there. We've got a lot of good things going on. Swamp Palace is required. That's big too. Like, we've got good things happening.
Just need some flippers and we can clear all of Swamp.
Alright, Mad Batter gives us... Missile Pack wasn't needed. But I was right, he had something.
He did have something. You're not wrong there. We've already seen, I believe, 3 items out of Thieves Town, so,
Spacer, hook shot, and I don't remember what the second item found was, but yes, 3 items.
Yeah, that's the one I'm forgetting.
Yep, it's 3 items. I don't think it was important. Definitely not something that we care about. A missile. Ah, perfect. See? Something we don't care about.
Yeah, those are very easy to forget.
And not care about.
Ovok, Yep. Nope, I thought he might be heading to check Ped, but he's going to take the trip to the Dark World. He might go Thieves Town, he might go Skull Woods.
He's got the Fire Rod. Can't blame him for the Hundo Skullwoods play. Does have the knowledge of the cape as well. So I imagine we're going to see a very similar path here to Cantaloupeme. Getting that Dark World map check here going, oh, good stuff. Is worth noting that we do have 50% of the Link to the Past access here, or 66% of the access to Meyer in terms of getting there. So could potentially have some things over there. We just need to find those Titan mitts.
Yeah, that's the one item. That's like the item that's really gonna open things up. Because they need that. They need that for Ice Palace. They need that for Turtle Rock. They need that for Mire, unless they get Lower Norfair access somehow.
I mean, frankly, we're there out of logic. If we get high jump boots, still out of logic if we get Ice Beam.
Well, there's a burrito in the jail cell.
Ooh, you got that 50-50. You got that hot 50-50. Calling it now. Item in the chest.
I mean, unless the item was in the chest upstairs and I didn't see it.
No, it was Compass. So.
Interesting that he's just gonna go fight blind then.
Well, he doesn't have the key, that's why.
Oh, right. I didn't notice that.
Yep. Do you guys know that the food guards served last centuries? Makes it even funnier because they got a prison burrito.
Good blind fight on Cantaloupe's side. Looks like the key is in the big chest, so we won't have to go back for that.
Key? Why you in chest? That's a big oof.
Well, Seed officially unhundoable now.
Womp womp.
But that is 2 crystals for Cantaloupe now. And he can go clear out Eastern if he just feels like doing some dark rooms.
Absolutely. Okay, 10 arrows for his trouble from the game here, as well as a pack of supers. Never say no to super. I'll say no after 65.
I won't even say no then. I'll just keep picking them up.
Nah, it's time, friend. I do 5 because I get bored with doors.
I mean, they still don't have Quispy.
I don't need Quispy. You only need 60. There's more supers. We're getting there. I think we are at 45 right now for Cantaloupe. Could be 40. I might be mistaken.
Yeah, I lost count. We'll see the next time he gets over there.
Yeah!
Unfortunately, gonna have to leave the frog behind because he doesn't. We still don't have any mitts yet. We haven't seen those.
Ooh, and we got a Metroid sighting here for Jam. Fortunately, getting hit.
Both Cantaloupe and Ovok tried to use the powder on those yellow stars, and unfortunately, both of them missed with it.
We're getting a lot of digs here. For a bloomerang!
He's gonna pick it up, I think, out of spite.
Yeah, I'd say it's good to have a stun prize, but we've got hookshot already, so yeah.
Oh, hey, I just noticed Ovok still only has the fighter's sword. He didn't get the master sword upgrade yet.
That is correct. Ooh, he's gotta be careful here. Ooh, and unfortunately, Moth giving him a bop. Cantaloupe, Stumpy.
We have the 3rd cookie.
We got full cookies. But where's his quake? He didn't get the quake.
Well, we know where there's 3 cookies.
Yeah.
They both just have different cookies.
It's okay. Our tins are full. Chat's tins are full. Commentators and trackers, our tins are full. We're doing great. We got all the cookies, chat. Don't worry about it.
Cantaloupe checking hype cave. What are you guessing for a hype cave? I'm predicting. Oh, well, never mind. I didn't get a chance to predict it. That's already a 5 out of 10 hype cave right there.
I was gonna say 7. So yeah, it's my default display. Red meringue and piece of heart. So back half kind of bleh. But how about them flippers? Just gotta say, I love some flippity flip 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 flippoos!
I was gonna say he can go do swamp, but wait a minute, we don't have a mirror yet.
That's right. We need the last blue item of the blue chain here. We got that blue sword, blue shirt, blue shoes. I need to look at myself in a blue mirror. If I was green, I would die.
Ovok and beeping strats again. Still only with the fighters. Oh, gets tapped in the back, and unfortunately, getting tapped in the back by Mothro is no bueno.
That is absolutely true. Getting that pyramid check here out of Cantaloupe is picking up a little bit of time here for these revisits. Just a piece of heart on pyramid, so we're gonna skip that out. Hopefully go up and we'll see a catfish check, followed by pod. Now, I don't know how comfortable Cantaloupe is navigating pod in the dark, so I would imagine really liking to see that lamp soon. We do still have stuff available to check.
I know he does know how to do pod in the dark. I've seen him do it.
That's good. So I just had a really big thought, and I'm going to run this by you, because not many people realize this is even a thing. So SMZ3 is nice because of these wonderful transition portals we have. Has logical access right now to make his way over to Wonderful Shrimp.
This is true.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. Even more so worth noting that has access to both items there, so can get the one after Bot's Wound and then say hello to Dragon, and then can always gravity jump out.
Ovok taking another death. At this point, you gotta think: do you just keep trying to you just keep going back in and trying to do it on what you currently have, or do you duck out, go buy yourself a potion or something? Maybe go do Thieves Town first and then come back. Because this is a lot of lost time with all these deaths he's been taking.
Absolutely, but do remember that this is Skull Woods we're talking about here. It is a bit of a hike back as well, so I definitely respect Ovok taking the time, going out of the way to get this. The other thing those flippers do open up that we didn't mention earlier is that it opens up logically Hobo as well as Waterfall Cave. So we do have 3 more locations to check since neither of our runners did fake flipper earlier.
Very true, and this would actually be a really good time to go check Zora.
Absolutely.
But first, let's see what our friend under the bridge has paid those guards on top of it to keep people from making noise, and unfortunately only has some explosives.
Man, Link's got explosives, guy under the bridge has explosives. Come on. Is everybody like a demolitions expert now? Did I miss the memo? Oh, and there you go. There's a fairy. Top off the life there. See if we can get a magic drop.
No such luck. He can get 1 out of the jar on the right, but that's all he's gonna have. It's only one shot with the fire rod.
Yep. It is worth noting though, Cantaloupe did pick up another E-Tank, so getting that energy count up there. I can respect the spin strats just to get that extra point of damage out, but frankly, I think it's actually hurting just for the lack of movement on the tile there. Speaking of which, those flippers just got us our Titan bits.
Well then.
Yeah, so this is a huge pull ahead right here from Cantaloupeme. Having Flute, having Titans means that we've got access to Lower Norfair. That's pretty big in itself. We're gonna have access to Mire. We've got access to TR. We still have all of the wonderful things there. And again, even the fish are demolition experts with these missile packs. Everybody's got a missile pack. Please look under your chair. I bet you'll find a missile pack.
Actually, we don't have access to Lower Norfair just yet, because we have no way of actually getting up the shaft behind GT. No
So where
bombs,
there's a
no
will,
space jump yet.
where there's a will,
Oh,
there's a way.
Ovok!
And that was clutch. That
was-
hammer swap right there was
Hammer
gorgeous.
at the very end with a spike one tile away from him, about to get him in the butt, but gets the kill.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Cantaloupe, meanwhile, gonna go rescue the old man from the caves. And then, very, very likely, I think he's gonna go over and, I'm guessing he's gonna do Eastern Death Mountain since he has that hook shot.
Absolutely. We haven't seen that yet. That's a fresh slew of checks. Can also go up and check Dark Death Mountain as well while we're there. We've got all of the right side access. We've got Hammer. We can go all the way to the left side. We can do Hera while we're up there too because we've got Hammer. This is a huge check and a great routing choice here from Cantaloupeme.
And since he doesn't have all 3 cookies yet, he can also check what he needs to get into Turtle Rock. Since we're gonna have to come back there at some point.
Yep, I very much like this. We know that Spec Rock has already been cleared out. It's nothing good up there. So we're going to see a wonderful new slew of checks incoming right now.
So I'm actually kind of hoping that when we get up to Hera, that the big key is in the basement. Because for Cantaloupe, that means he has the choice of doing either taking the coffee break or doing Hera Pot. Well, not much of anything downstairs. Let's see what's upstairs here in Paradox.
Let's go Mirror. Still on the hunt for that last blue item we want. That wasn't blue Cantaloupe. Hey, look, it's a lamp!
I'm sure they would have liked to have that an hour ago.
I mean, sure. And there's an frosty rod.
Rod.
Lamp into nice rod. Feels good. So about that TR access, where's that red cane?
Yeah, that's all we need now.
Potentially needing to go pick up that Quake, but I mean, we know where that is. Eastern Palace sounds great. We can full clear that. I mean, heck, even Poddy's green pendant. If we get Mirror, it wouldn't be a terrible thing to dip it. I mean, let's have a moment here. What do we need for go mode? Link to the Past. We need a Mirror. We need a red cane. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Mirror and red cane, I believe, is all we need. I mean, boots.
Yeah,
would be,
that's what I'm seeing.
Boots would be great to have, but certainly not. Because desert's not required, or potentially isn't required. We still don't know what's on PED yet.
Yep, we don't know what's on PED yet. We do. Oh no, that's the worst. Get out of there. Oh, you trolley, dead rock, you.
Squirrels are the worst enemies.
Absolutely. And there's more supers. Okay, so we're happy with that. Good stone right there.
Ovok now going to check his Dark Kakariko. Going to check the C-shaped house. We'll see if he checks the other places before going to Thieves Town. Cantaloupe, meanwhile, finds the big key in the basement. Does not need to do coffee break.
I can feel the big oof coming. So, what are you going to show us? Is it the small key? No, we got a burrito. Okay. If we don't see the small key, we're 2 for 2 on keys sealed away in inaccessible places.
The C just doesn't want to be hundo. That's all it is.
I mean, we're less okay with that, but I mean, they're pretty close to go mode because realistically, they just need a can fly in SM. Preferably space jump for them. For us, speed booster.
Well, they need something to get into Lower North there. So either space jump or bomb. Oh, there's the key.
Give him more fall. Let's make it fun. That's a compass. So, I don't know about you, but I think that means there's an item in the basement.
Yeah, there is.
Well, looks like we're getting a coffee break, chat. While scaling to the top here, ovokjam is making their way very quickly to the third chest here in Thieves Town. Again, that rare Metroid sighting in Link to the Past. Do love to see that. Is going to be very happy with big key right here, and the next chest being that wonderful hooky shooty we all love so very, very much. That pointy, go fast, get around tool.
Trolldorm not wasting any time getting a bop on Cantaloupe.
Bops indeed. Almost getting shoved off there. Good recovery, though, for that third hammer whack. Give him the slashes. Give him all the slashes. Tempered sword!
Yeah, that'll give you some slashes, all right.
It's bacon!
I want to say I'm gonna give Trolldorm a B+ for effort that time. That was a good showing.
Yep. Execution, unfortunately, only going to be a B- for me, but I completely agree with the B+ on effort.
Cantaloupe, though, very, very happy to see that tempered sword. Nobody likes to have to do Ganon with just a Master Sword.
I can think of 2 people.
They don't count.
Okay. All right, and a beautiful setup for this coffee break. So while we've got this coffee break on, let's give you guys a big reminder about our sponsor, Rank1.global. It's an amazing platform that you can basically set up a free profile for to showcase off all the games that you enjoy, as well as games and runs you're currently doing. Link all of your social media profiles together, so that way anybody can find you and learn about you in one place. And that's Rank1.global.
All right, coffee break's over. Cantaloupe,
not for Cantaloupe, it's not.
He must have gotten the big gulp. Just taking a little bit of extra time to get that coffee break down.
Absolutely, that was the DLC coffee break. So it's the double extra large, but it's okay. We're here now. We got Fire Rod. We're going. All right. Whoosh, whoosh. What do we got? Piece of heart. Speed booster.
Ooh, that is very worth grabbing.
That's a spicy item. So, all right. All right. This is good. So, yeah, we've got Ice Beam access now. We also can finish Meridia from the front. Let's see here. What other fun things do we have available to us? We've got Waterway check. No one has checked that yet.
We've got Croco.
Yeah. Did we have any way to get the Croco before? No. Wait. Go down, out, and around. We had a really stupid way to get to Crocomire before.
A way nobody probably wanted to do.
I definitely don't want to do it. I don't think anybody wants to take that through and go up there. Because we only got access to that through Speed Booster just now, actually. So, yeah. No, nobody wants that. I don't know why. I keep thinking they have Spring Ball.
Spring Ball would be a nice item to have.
I mean, it gets you through everything. You can Spring Ball jump. Not that it's in logic for this at all. There's a Plasma Beam!
There's our Quispy.
Oh, we have knowledgeable Quispy. We just need to see that ice pickup from Cantaloupe. Plasma Beam!
I mean, if I was Cantaloupe, I would actually go in Meridia from the front the next time, even though he can get in the back. Well, actually, no. I would personally, I think I would still come in the back.
It's faster.
And then work your way forward, since it's not going to take that long to get back there. Plus, with Speed Booster, he can grab the 2 items in the snail room.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can check that. You can go down you can actually then check Shack Tool as well. So you can literally full clear Meridia at this point. Just get that taken care of. Do the right side, because you can go up to Plasma, go back down through the tube, and then exit out. So yeah, you've got a couple different ways that you can route it, but it's definitely like you're in good hands right now.
Super Money coughing up some explosives and some more explosives.
I told you, man. Everybody, demolitions expert.
I mean, they know Ganon exists. Maybe they're just stockpiling to take him out.
Nah, everybody knows giant demonic pigs are immune to explosives. Hookshot cave, more like explosive love cave. Explosive love cave.
Definitely not arguing with those morph ball bombs, though.
I mean, that's a can fly. We're not that you want to hear it, but I mean, you can finish the scene with that.
Yeah, that is logical lower North air access for Cantaloupe now.
And that is Ether.
He's got the mitts. He's got the flute. He can get in the backside.
He's got the moves.
So I think
Mirror.
I'm guessing he's heading to Eastern, just to clear that out.
Yep, I like that call. It's Crystal Dungeon. We don't have mirrors. We don't want to do the Dark World play to pod. I mean, we've cleared out everything else. Realistically, we just want to find that mirror. We really just want to find that cane and just be done with it. Want that fork in it.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's it. They just need mirror and cane, and that's enough to finish.
This is the friendly reminder to check Sphere 0 before an hour 35.
You're not wrong.
Especially in multi-world, people may become frumpy with you.
No. In multi-world, you do every out of logic check first.
I mean, I definitely didn't just do Suitless Meridia with Ice Beam.
But you totally got something important for someone when you did
You're
that.
not wrong. It was just myself.
Looks like Ovok's going to make his way up to the waterfall and then up to Zora as well. He's going to be very happy to see those Titans mitts.
Absolutely. This is definitely going to help cover a little bit of ground here, but it does open up a ton more checks with the Titans. So kind of that, like, I want to be in that spot. I don't want to be in that spot situation. And I'm not sure if I missed it. Did Ovok finish Thieves?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
So Ovok going to be paying a lot of money for some explosives and then picking up his lifty glove thingies. Meanwhile, Cantaloupe running through Eastern, going to find his Quake Medallion. We don't actually, now that I think about it, we don't know what Meyer is yet, do we?
No one's checked. We've got the glove. We know we can get in there. We got a fluty flute. We've got bombs now. I mean, we've got the world is our oyster, Dragon Dark.
You're not wrong. Like, I feel like somebody is going to make that play.
Cantaloupe, you didn't check the chest. I know you're gonna get it on the way back, but you didn't check the chest.
That right there is my OCD screaming bloody murder.
Yep, That's I've got my eye twitch going right now. Ovok making the play here to East Death Mountain. We know he's going to be very happy finding a couple good things up there. No, don't block that. Oh, so close. I thought he was going to have to get that powder. It's the worst feeling when you block yourself in with a dead rock.
I've never done it with that cave, but I do it all the time with the Upper Norfair cave.
Yep. That one dead rock. I don't know. I know they're supposed to be random, but man, does it feel like he always walks straight up into that door?
Oh, he does.
Says he's a jerk.
Cantaloupe did pick up his Quake, did open the big chest. My OCD is now no longer screaming.
All right, we're good. So both players have a full tin of cookies. Everything is great. We've already had our tin of cookies for a while. Chat is satisfied.
Ovok now has something to cook said cookies with.
Oh, there we go.
Just add that little bit of crispy flavor to them.
No, we can't add that yet. We can because we got the crispy. They can't.
I mean, at least Cantaloupe now is thinking, okay, I've got all 3 medallions. I don't have to worry about what Meyer takes, since I already have what I need. I'm guessing he did check the island item. I just did not see what it was. It's some supers.
Yep, just supers.
Good Armos fight by Cantaloupe. And he now has his 4th crystal. Meanwhile, Ovok traversing Spiral Cave, the never-ending walk in circles, you wish you had boots right now cave.
But definitely going to be feeling good about getting that plasma beam. Because who doesn't love good plasma?
A little curious where Cantaloupe's going to be headed. I think he might be going front. I mean, he's either going to go into Norfair and bomb jump his way in, or he might be going to Meridia at this point. Looks like Meridia.
I can't say I disagree with the play. You've got Plasma Beam. You've got Screw Attack. You've got Bombs, so you can IBJ out of Plasma Pirates. It's definitely a play. I like it. I still feel like entering the back would have been a little faster, but this way you're at least guaranteed Ice Beam. So we are going to get that full Quispy.
Yes, I agree. I would personally do go in the back as well, and then just grab this stuff on the way out. But my guess is he's thinking, there's an Ice Beam right here. I want it. I want it now.
Who does he think he is? JG Wentworth? Beautiful, beautiful down press there to make sure getting that before running into the door. Picking up that Ice Beam from the Speed Booster. Gonna take that quick second, turn on the Plasma Beam, feel that power of Quispy.
Yeah, I can't see this being a very long Dragon fight.
What's a Dragon? I only heard microwaved shrimp.
Does microwave shrimp really taste all that good, though?
Okay, real talk. No, it's terrible. I'd rather have the fried shrimp, but I can never convince people to actually take the time to do that. All right? I love my seafood. Like, people, you gotta treat seafood right. Don't mess that up. Like, everyone would prefer... I don't think there's anyone who actually just says, I love microwave shrimp. Unless, like, they've never had fried shrimp or, you know, boiled. Oh, just bombs. Everybody loves demolitions experts. Every one of us. The snails in here have explosives. Dragon Dark, is there anybody that doesn't have explosives?
At least in this seed, no. Everybody has explosives.
Okay.
Cantaloupe, I think, gonna check the other sand pit before going on. That might just influence his decision on how he's gonna leave. Since there's not gonna be anything useful in there, he might very well just exit out the backside.
That is very true. Still do have access to our wonderful friend Shack Tool there. So is still something that can be checked. Ovok is going into new territory here, dipping into pod. I personally like this play. Definitely like this play, so. Did he? Yeah, he didn't even confirm the last item.
No, Cantaloupe did. His internet's just being dumb right now, so we didn't see it.
Okay.
Cantaloupe Net is doing what Cantaloupe Net does best.
Cantaloupe Net is the lag net, confirmed.
Nope, Ovok, it's the other statue that you can push. This one, unfortunately, is bolted to the ground.
And here we are, speed boost through. All right. Now, how do you like your water snake?
I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, I'm 100% in agreement there with you, and there it is. Super extra crispy water snake. All right. Now then, we got the one item here at the top of our little cute maze puzzle. Let's see what's going to be. It's a mushroom.
Well, that's something.
Ooh, Ovok did find a bottle.
And we've already done, or we already have powder and hammer. So Cantaloupe hasn't done it yet, but he can easily go do powder bat without needing to glitch it. So he doesn't need to save that mushroom. He can easily just go turn that thing in, especially since he has the flute. He can just get there instantly.
Absolutely. Yeah, he did use his blue goo earlier, so it wouldn't be a bad thing for him to stock back up. I don't know anybody who would take the time to say no to a safety when you're right there. All right, doing the dark maze here on Ovok's side. Let's see what we've got, especially since it's not dark. We got a big 20. It's so good. Yeah, go get that. Go get them high jump boots.
Just force a habit. You shoot the item and you expect disappointment. So you turn around and go to leave, and then you have to double back afterwards.
Absolutely. Finding a compass also here in our dark maze on the left side. Bomb a little too high there from Ovok. Gonna get that corrected. Two of them, make sure to get the job. Well, but unfortunately doesn't have the big key. It's kind of a big oof.
I'm a little surprised he didn't do right side first. Since he has the bow, I would have figured that would have been the smart play, but
absolutely, I agree.
Go straight up the middle.
Yeah, and Cantaloupe, unfortunately, not getting the full charge there for the microwave. He just wanted to warm it up first, make sure it was kind of thawed as he pulled him out of the freezer, and then make sure, yep, there we go, got that perfect temperature. Gonna get that nice crispy goodness there.
Well, you gotta preheat the oven. That's what he was doing.
That joke's on you. I don't know anybody who preheats their microwave oven. And yeah, I'm not having any issues here, especially with speed booster and high jump. Just gonna floop up out of there.
Ovok now actually doing east side, taking out the mimics with the bow. Having a little trouble with this red one. The pixels just weren't lining up.
Yo, pixel alignment is hard, okay?
So since Cantaloupe knows there's nothing valuable in that other sandpit, he might... Oh, nope. Okay, he's going to head to Plasma.
Yep. No, this is a smart play. So he's going to go up, hit Plasma. Now that he has high jump boots, there's no reason. There's no reason not to check Shack Tool. It's 100% logic. I imagine check Plasma, leave there, take the tube, go down, check Shack Tool just to write it off. And then I would hope go do lower Norfair stuff, hopefully find a cane and a mirror, and then, you know, big bad mother brain.
I mean, I can definitely see him taking the tube down, but I'm not sure because Shaq's just such a long check. That's the only problem with it.
I completely agree. It is a long check, but this is for elimination. Are you gonna skip that in an elimination setting?
I mean, you might be thinking at this point, you know, if you spend the time checking that and it's not worth it and your opponent doesn't check it, that's a lot of free time you just gave your opponent.
You're not wrong.
And unfortunately, Plasma Beam location only having some bombs.
All right, we are doing some turtles in the dark here.
Haven't really seen anything of use come out of not Eastern Pod yet either.
No, I mean the only thing so far really worth noting is the bottle. We've already had one, so it's our second. Hopefully, Helmstar King here giving us something for our money.
Well, it will be the green pendant, so he can go check in with Sahasrara.
I'd like to point out he went down the tube. We are 50% of the way there. He's on the right side. I'm hoping. He's doing it!
He's going right. He's going to check Shaq.
That's it. There you go. He was just waiting for high jump boots just to get that comfy jump up. Didn't want to gravity jump it. I can accept that. I can accept that. So, okay. So if he finds Red Cane or Mirror down here, like, how do you feel? In a reserve tank? Okay. Oh, come on. You just had it. Do it again. So close. One more time.
This jump is such a pain to make.
If you've got a moonwalk on, you can actually just moonwalk off the left side there and then just jump up. And it's like a guaranteed free jump. But unfortunately, I'm bad. I don't use moonwalk.
I also do not use moonwalk. I am also bad. So Ovok didn't really get anything of use as of yet. So I think he's got these last couple of checks he can make. He's got the one chest down here. He's still got the big key chest, and he's got the one up, and he's got that one that he needed to bomb the floor for.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, something pays off.
Yeah, that would be if he gets Kane or Mirror, that's gonna be a big payoff. Preferably Kane, as Mirror could lead to some bad routing choices, potentially leading further from the beaten path. And Cantaloupe just decimating Jacktool here. Just the thought of, I have to go check this. You're making me waste my time. Gonna just destroy him twice here. And here we go. That X-ray. It's bombs. But it's okay.
Well,
it's okay. You wrote it off. Everything's good now. All of your ducks are in a row. I imagine that we're gonna see a second Jacktool slaughter come on the way out. Here it comes. Yep. The beams are firing. Definitely was not to open the door there.
I can't say I blame him for taking him out twice.
Oh, I do it every time. I do it every time. If I'm missing one or two items, you better believe I'm gonna just decimate him unless he gives it to me. He gets one for taking so long to go through the sand. The other one if it's a bad item.
Ovok gonna show us exactly what was in that big chest that he couldn't open earlier.
Let's see. It is a burrito. Still has a key, which means the item at the front top room was never checked.
Yeah, that's the only one he didn't get.
That's a big oof, unfortunately, because that's the last item in here. So he's gonna have to walk all the way back around. It's gonna take too long to set up a death warp there to the front. Yeah, and I completely agree here. And our tracker is very much pointing out Kane can be on pedestal.
This is true. Neither of them have checked pet, and we've had book for a while.
Absolutely. So the thing to note is if either of them do Ice Palace, we need to see where that key is. If the key is on Cold Stare, that means that the game logically intended you to have that for the clear. So if we see that Ice Palace dip before we see the ped check, that's the big thing we got to watch for.
I feel like, I mean, I think at least in Cantaloupe's case, I don't know about Ovok, but Cantaloupe is likely going to hold off on Ice Palace until it's like probably one of the last checks, just because having Samaria for Ice Palace just makes it so quick now with Icebreaker.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Ice Palace is a pendant, so if that's actually like a necessity, then yeah, it's just gonna be painful. Is also worth noting now that I realize that we're talking about Ped. Ped could be mirror. None of the pendant dungeons require mirror, so we might have a Ped seed.
You might. It's still a possibility.
It's still alive, chat. If you want that, Ped seed, guys, get some blessed RNGs in chat here. We can make that happen. It's all on you.
Huh. Cantaloupe checking the item here, but not going down. Okay. Maybe he is. Or maybe he just really wants that E-tank.
I can't blame him for wanting a safety tank. I mean, here you go. We're at 8 tanks. Is it going? Okay, I find that interesting because you've got speed booster. We could go right down to Croc. Maybe he really doesn't want it.
I can't blame him for not wanting to do Croc. I mean, it's 5 checks, but it's also a long fight with. Well, no, actually, it wouldn't even be a long fight with Croc. We got
you Quispy. Yeah, we Quispy. Like that's free. So
he might, however, very well just go over to. Yeah, he's fluting. I think he's gonna go desert and then come in the backside.
Yep, I like that. That's fine with me. Plus, he's gonna get the info on Meyer. Not that we need it. Plus, we're gonna get Meyer Shed. And as we know, Meyer Shed likes to be the dirty little secret closet, as I like to call it, and hold anything that's ever important that you've never seen ever.
I like doing this as a bunny.
Absolutely.
Well, more explosives.
More explosives.
Tons of explosives.
Okay, let's be real. With how the seed's been going, we should have known that it was double explosives in there.
Yeah. I mean, that Bombos info would be great if he didn't already have all 3 cookies.
Absolutely. We are getting a Bubble Mountain check, though, so I like this. I also like the fact that Cantaloupe is checking to see if space jump's needed here. We're gonna. Ooh, okay. I thought he was just gonna do the quick reset and then flute back. It looks like we're gonna see the kill here.
Well, he has full beam combo. This is not gonna be a long fight.
Yeah, because it's what 15 shots, I think. Not even.
Not even.
Yeah, no, not even. That's another big 20.
Have to do the reset.
And we got the double mint twins here. They're just cinnamon flavored today. So yeah, 2 big 20s in there. Yeah,
doesn't
he's
want
got 50
bump his way up. I don't blame him.
Yep, and we've got the screw attack here, so we can farm up supers. Everything's great. How is Cantaloupe with? Oh, nope, never mind. He answered it for me. He's gonna go for the charge, and he's gonna do the. He's gonna fly straight through it. Jump, whoosh! Beautiful execution.
Ovok not having a lot of luck trying to wall jump up to that left room there. That's a kind of tight wall jump, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I think you have a. I think it's 2 pixel on the wall. It might be 3. I could be mistaken. But it's a pretty tight jump.
Block might be heading down to Nope. Cantaloupe doesn't want the riot shield.
But riot shield, you've already got 2.
Personally, I would have taken it, but
I would have taken it. You got to do TR. Like, who knows? Your required key could be the last item on Laser Bridge. Like, just take it. We're getting a croc fight.
Well, that was a croc fight, all right.
If you can really call it a fight.
I'm a little sad that he is not grapple beaming his arms off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see it. I don't know if the other racers have.
I think that's mandatory. That if you have grapple beam, you just you rip his arms off and let him suffer while he's walking backwards ever so slow.
Does that actually save frames because you take his arm off?
No.
Does he still have his arm when he does the lava death animation?
Actually, if you hold on to it long enough and he hits the back of the screen, he just stops moving.
But what if you drop the arm? Like, does it just go off screen? Is it gone?
I don't know.
I'm curious if that saves frames through the death animation because there's I think there's a tiny bit of lag in the death animation. I need someone more knowledgeable in SM fun tech to let us know.
So far, Croco just hoarding 2 sets of explosives. Cantaloupe, however, about to get his 4th Super Metroid boss kill. Starting to go with charge strats. I believe super missiles are actually better DPS, if I remember correctly.
If you're full crispy, it's 20 beams. If you are not full crispy, it's 30 supers. So it's all about how good are you at hitting and avoiding Ridley and doing timings. I think most people just conserve the ammo and go with the beam strats. I do not remember the actual time measurement to say which is better.
I mean, I believe it's roughly 2.5 supers you can fire off in the time it takes you to fire 1 charge shot. So I believe the DPS would still be better with supers.
Unfortunately, Ovok dropped his bomb jump there.
Ridley just guarding some sticks. I'm guessing the item on the right side wasn't anything that useful.
Oh no, that's what he's trying to check.
No, I mean the one on the way down.
Ah, no.
Ah, dropped it again.
I can't say I've seen this wide bounce strat that Ovok's doing before. Also, I haven't really researched. I've usually just do the single jumps.
Yeah, I could see this being faster. I was originally a Metroid Zero mission runner, and this is actually how we bomb jump in that. You can do single or double, but double is faster. It's just the bomb timing in this game is so weird that doubles are just hard to hit properly.
It's also possible that we may think the zero mission time bombs are weird.
Nah, zero mission time bombs are really easy.
I mean, you just spam, right?
You can. You may not get where you want to go that quickly, but you'll get there eventually. Oh,
yo, you wanted it.
There's the other let's go. There's the other gotta go fast item. Not technically required unless the big key is on the torch in Ganon's tower. But I mean, when Ovok finally gets around to doing this area, I can't see him skipping that item. So. Okay, Ovok at least got up on the left side. We're going to see what's at actual grapple location. Cantaloupe, I was going to say, Cantaloupe, you skipped an item.
Don't worry. Missiles for both of them. That's all they wanted. Ooh, unfortunately,
no.
falling from the grapple position there. Looks like we're going to see another attempt at the bomb jump.
He just needs... Oh.
That's huge.
Well then.
That's huge.
War Norfair was the play.
Absolutely. All right, so we just need a mirror, and we're in go mode. So Cantaloupe is going to check the rest of Bubble Mountain here, and I imagine may consider taking that dip to Croc, may actually just write that off for now and say, nah, I'm too busy. I've got every dungeon accessible save one.
Yeah, I mean, he could go do Turtle Rock. He could go do Mire.
Yeah, definitely like the Mire play here, especially since we can access it really quick. If possible, I don't know anybody who wouldn't love to, just have go mode available for TR. Try to see if we can check other locations before we get to that.
Honestly, I would almost say go to Turtle Rock first, because Turtle Rock is almost going to be a full clear no matter whether you're in go mode or not.
That is true, yeah.
And Mire, however, if you find an early big key, you can just skip the entire dungeon.
And that is an E-tank up there, so there is nothing behind Croc.
Cantaloupe, not wanting to use the lower door, wants to get the swag exit out the upper one.
Yo, who doesn't love swag?
Unfortunately, nothing at the wave beam location.
But we still got speed booster. There's hope.
Cantaloupe having that grapple too, he can very easily get over to that left side, which Ovok was having a lot of difficulties getting to.
Absolutely, and there's another bottle.
I believe that's 3 now.
I definitely remember seeing 2. That one is our 3rd. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right.
Yeah, I think Cantaloupe's probably going to clean up the rest of the Bubble Mountain area, and then likely just start hitting dungeons that he needs to do.
Absolutely. That's a fetch quest.
Yeah, that's one of those. You're getting it so late, it could very well block. It could be blocking that last item you need.
Somebody could have buried me treasure.
Well, Ovok wasn't missing anything not coming up here outside of that shovel.
So it looks like Ovok is going to head down, though. A little worried here. Is it going to be gravity jump?
That would be my guess. Oh, no, he's turning
But no
around.
high jumps.
You can do that jump without high jump. It's not easy, but you can do it.
Absolutely, but I mean, I don't know anybody who says they like it. I mean, I hate that gravity jump. That's actually the one gravity jump I hate without high jump.
Looks like Ovok's just going to take the back way into Bubble Mountain just to make it a little bit easier to get at those locations. Unfortunately for him, there's not really that much good there.
That is true, and Cantaloupe is making a save. All right, so he's going to go down and then check our wonderful, lovely friend in the Crocomire.
Yep, he's going to dip it. If there's nothing good down there, he's just going to reload the save and come right back out. I like this play.
It's smart play. It's good routing choice.
I don't think it's necessarily the right play at this time, given that he has a couple of dungeons in... he could full clear a couple of dungeons in Link to the Past right now, but this isn't the worst play for certain. Cantaloupe, come on. Cantaloupe, get your grapple beam out. Quit trying to wall jump off him. Get your grapple beam out.
Arm. Yeah!
Thank you. There we go.
There it goes. Bye, Arm.
Oh, that's right. If you hold onto the arm when he gets onto the bridge, he just keeps backing up until you let go.
There we go. Wait, no, go back off screen. He was dying faster.
Oh, he wanted a swag mock ball there.
Yeah, see, I told you. It's all about the swag. We need the swag. 100% runners swag. Yeah, interesting fact, in case you didn't know it, you can actually get yourself kind of in like an infinite like wall bounce situation off of Crocomire's chest as well. It's really fun. Beautiful jump across there to the high point with a shine spark to go right to the item.
Huh, I've been doing that the hard way the whole time. I've been trying to do it from like farther to the right and just doing it in the midair and always bash myself into that block. That's good to know you can just do it from right there.
Oh, absolutely. You can actually jump all the way across those. So you can set up the spark with enough room to get a little bit of momentum, jump all the way over, and then have enough time to open the door, and you can spark from right there, and you'll get pushed up into it.
Huh. Well, yeah. that's I learned something today.
And knowing is half the battle.
Ovok getting the bad news that there was nothing really up at the speed booster location outside of that bottle. Cantaloupe, on the other hand, is going to have a much easier time in this room, given that he has speed booster. He's still not going to find anything of value, so I'm guaranteeing we're going to see a reset as soon as he sees the bad news in the grapple beam room.
But it's okay, because we did get to see Croc's arms get ripped off, so everything's good.
Here's Ovok picking up his shovel, thinking, oh boy, fetch quest time.
Just remember, chat, because of the reset, Croc's still alive. Everything's good. Now, remind me, was it a missile out here, or was it an E-tank on the exit?
I believe it's a missile.
Okay. Pretty sure that's what you said earlier, too. Yep, it was.
Cantaloupe's just like, nah, I don't need that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, now we're heading back to Link to the Past. I imagine we're going to see either a Mire or Turtle Rock play. Since he's already on Death Mountain, though, we might very well just see him go straight. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. 100%, I like it. Because of routing, like this is just routing efficiency, location efficiency, where you come out. I 100% agree with you on this.
Turtle Rock also has more checks in it, so there's a better chance you could find Mirror in here.
I mean, let's think about it. So, other than Shovel, what overworld locations do we need that could still exist? It could be on the Smith Chain. It could be on Hammer Pegs. It could be. Where's our other 6? Where's our 5/6 crystal? It was Skullwoods and what? Was it Mire? It was Mire.
Mire is the other one.
So you could Mire. Mirror could be on Pyramid Fairy. So there's not outside of that. What else do you have other than dungeons? Yeah, because Mimic Cave can't be a go mode item because we only need Mirror. So we really don't have a lot left because we took out anything that's a mirror required check. So logically, you can still do Smith Chain because of save and quit. So we haven't seen any Titans checks. That's really the only thing we've got left. So anything that's locked behind Titans could be that. And this green pendant? Nope, it's 10 arrows. Okay, okay. So not green pendant.
Well, that was unfortunately Pod being absolutely worthless.
For the moment, let me remind everyone, Ped is still alive.
This is true. This is very true.
Ped has not been confirmed killed yet, so Ped is not dead. It is very much alive. Until we see that mirror, until somebody Ped checks, the dream is still alive, chat. Now, I did make the joke. I wanted Morph Ball there at the beginning of this, so if mirror is there, I'll accept that. Does that make me half profit?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll get our data analysis experts on that. They'll crack the numbers.
Ovok deciding to go into Lower Norfair without going up to Meridia first. He's not going to have the Ice Beam for this.
Nope, not gonna have the Ice Beam, but does have everything else. Oh, it looks like doesn't know the GT strat here, so is gonna be actually having kind of a fight. Getting a pack of supers there.
Oh!
Ooh, chain jump to the butt! That's a big oof. And that is our instant replay impact. So Cantaloupe taking that chain chomp to the butt there, making him go back to the beginning. Is going to slow him down a little bit.
Alright, Ovok did get GT down. Took him a little while, and he took a lot of damage during that fight. Gets the disappointing news that there's just 2 sets of $20 in here. Oh, Ovok doesn't have speed booster either, so we can't do this quickly. He's gonna have to bomb jump his way all the way up.
Oh no. Just take your time, Ovok. Oh, and a beautiful powder getting all 4 fairies there. I can personally say I don't have that skill. I only get 2.
Looks like Ovok's giving up on the double bomb jumps, just going to go with the singles all the way up. Probably the better move, given how long it's been taking him to get these.
I mean, like, this is very clean. Like, look at this. Yeah, and that was extremely clean execution there. That's butter. I can't believe it.
That is some definite butter. That's just we're gonna butter up those fried shrimp from earlier.
They were microwaved though. Nobody fried them.
Maybe the butter will make them taste a little bit better.
No. No, I'm from Maryland. No, that's not how that works.
Well, we've seen 3 items so far here in Turtle Rock. None of them, unfortunately, being the mirror.
Uh-oh. Ovok's in trouble.
He does have reserve tanks, so he's not completely...
How many of those are filled, though?
Well, we know it's at least partially filled because the auto light is on.
Oh, and unfortunately, Ovok doesn't have high jump either. Is going to have to bomb jump this. Yeah, Cantaloupe. Bet you wish you took that riot shield. Wouldn't have to even care about these beams at all, would you? Yeah, so you got bonked there. Now you got a blue stick. Oh, now you're just going to prove me wrong with a blue stick. I see how it is.
I would definitely not say no to a blue stick.
And there's your key. Last chest, the laser. Who said that? I said that.
Oh, Cantaloupe, go down, bomb the hole.
No. He's gonna. Oh, he has that magic. Ooh. Ooh. You don't have magic!
Oh.
That was a big oof. Super big oof. So, Cantaloupe, thinking he still had magic, tried to run in there, get an anti-fairy, get that fairy back, heal him up. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. So, take a big hit there and realizing, hey, I don't have magic. I need to... There's magic under one of these skulls. Which one is it? It's not this one with the little sparkly Beyblade. It's this one. Okay, we're good. Don't touch me. It's gonna touch him eventually. There it is.
Ovok still trying to get this bomb jump here.
Where is he going?
I'm not sure.
Is he going all the way to the additional skulls at the end of... Okay, he is. Oh, there's the reserve. Okay, 3? 3.
Unfortunately, knocked him out of the bomb jump. He really would want to be a little bit more to the left starting these bomb jumps, just so he's a little closer to the ledge.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely want to get closer to one of the sides to make that easier, because the height from the fall is going to compensate. I can't say I've tried, so I don't know if you actually bomb jump straight up the middle, if you can get to one side or the other. I know they're kind of in, but there's a lot.
It's that,
see here.
It's that
a little
fireball
higher.
That's the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I guess if you did it quick enough, you could deboost off it. Oh, but a beautiful bomb jump shot execution there from Ovok. Gets him across. Makes me eat my words. 100%.
So Cantaloupe has full magic this time. Doesn't have to deal with Laser Bridge.
Ovok took the riot shield.
I was going to say, speaking of Laser Bridge, Ovok picks up the riot shield, so he won't have to deal with those things like Cantaloupe did. There we go. Then Rage slashes a few times afterwards, just to get some revenge.
I'd say it's required at this point. On the plus side, Ovok does have grapple, so can definitely farm up. Once he gets down outside of Ridley, we'll be able to farm up the flies out there very efficiently.
Cantaloupe taking down Trinex like he's not even there.
While that was happening, Ovok did pick up the Go Fast boots here, so...
Oh, he's got to be really careful.
Yeah, it needs to jump up from the left side. There you go. That's what you need. And a compass to help find your way. So, was Mirror in here? Nope. That's okay. I got it done.
Not.
It's okay. We've got Meyer left. So, if you're Cantaloupe, check that dungeon. I guess if you really want, you can check Shovel on your way because it's pretty close to a fly point. But don't save a quit yet. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, you remembered. You did the loop earlier. You didn't check Spike Cave. How nutty would it be if Mirror was in Spike Cave right now?
That would be pretty nutty because that's been open for a fairly long time now.
Let's see here. We got Hammer extremely early. It was at Retro Mother Brain. We got Titans an hour.
No. Oh, actually, no. It has been open because they've had access to Cape for a long time now.
Yep, they've had Cape access. It's in Logic with 11 hearts, and I think it's 11 hearts in a bottle. Otherwise, without having any defensive item. So I mean, this could be Mirror. It's not though, but it is blue.
It's blue and it's shiny.
Does that make it as good as Mirror?
Unfortunately, it doesn't get you from one world to another, so no.
That's unfortunate. Ooh. Speaking of things to be worried about, Ovok, Plasma, we're on the Black Pirates here. There we go. Okay, we're good. We just gotta make it through the next room to get to the farm spot. We've got 164 energy. We can do it. We can do it.
He did make a safety save on the way down here, so it's not a complete loss if he dies.
That is true. It's just a little bit more time. Cantaloupe did turn in that mushroom. It's a big 20.
Gonna pick up some more blue goo.
I actually just had a thought here. Yeah, he's doing it. I was gonna say, you've got ammo to burn. You crystal flash this, right? Like, you don't want to waste any more time.
See, I'm a scrub, and I revamp my controls at the beginning, so I don't have angle down because I want run on a shoulder button, so I can't even do that.
Do you play with Mega Man controls otherwise? Are you a jump B, shoot is Y?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I respect you.
Item select on X and item cancel on A.
Okay, you're weird.
It's unfortunate that I can't put angle down on some other button so I can still do crystal flash, but
yeah, no,
my hand cramps up too much if I try to keep run on like A or something.
Yeah, I do that, and I extend my finger over for it sometimes. It really depends. Like I do some like crazy hand setups to make sure my wrists are good. There's the Mirror in King's Tomb. We're in go mode at 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Boots were required.
Absolutely. So we couldn't get it until this point. It was a Titans locked, boots locked requirement. Those are happy slashes as we doot the duck. We're going to Mire. We're going to Swamp. We're going to go get a big pig.
You can just go moding Swamp is really nice too. You can skip those two chests on the left that take forever to go get.
Oh man, and I just had a thought too, Dragonark. We got butter. We don't even need silvers. Like, we don't need that at this point. We're set. We are set. It'd be nice on the way if we found red mail, if we found silvers, one of those two. Probably silvers more than anything, but like, you're feeling great at this point if you're Cantaloupe, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta be feeling real good. I mean, Ovok, looking at what he needs, he still needs... I mean, we know he needs... we obviously needs Samaria and Mirror. He actually still needs a sword upgrade. He's still on Fighter's Sword.
Yep, that is a pretty big unfortunate side effect of the routing here that he chose. So, doesn't have the Master, doesn't have any of the upgrades. Still hasn't been in Hyrule Castle. We're almost 2.5 hours in. It's been no Hyrule Castle play.
Yeah, that's one of those plays that, I mean, we've obviously seen people put it off. Cantaloupe didn't go in there till, what was it, like hour and a half or something? Yep. But that's just one of those plays that at 2.5 hours, how have you not checked that yet?
It's definitely a big oof, and it's coming back to bite him for sure. But hopefully, it's still possible. I mean, Cantaloupe could have a couple of unfortunate deaths. There is still potential for Ovok to catch up.
Cantaloupe just heading. I think while we were talking, Cantaloupe found that big key, and he's just heading straight for the boss. Not even gonna bother checking it. That's always a real good feeling when you find the big key super early in here and don't need to check anything out.
Absolutely, yeah. Second chest. I mean, it's pretty good. It's like the best thing you can get, essentially. First to get you the key to get through everything else. It's like, oh no. And then you get the big key and just everything feels good.
Ovok does need to be a little careful here. He doesn't have a lot of energy to work with right now.
He does have the 300 in reserve from the Crystal Flash still, so.
Oh, that's true. I always forget how much Crystal Flash actually gives you.
Everything. Gives you all of the energy.
Cantaloupe getting another fairy with that powder. He's been putting that powder to good use when he actually has magic.
Absolutely. See, he's got that blue cane out here. He's going to do some safety slashes here in the goop. Cape would be a little more efficient here, but way too long to go out of the way to get it. Can't blame him here. There you go. Turn that off. Doing great. And Ovok did pick up red cane here, so just missing one more piece of the puzzle. We know where it is. Real question here is, will Ovok check once they cross back into Link to the Past?
Yeah, that's not like it's a bit of an out of the way check. So it's not necessarily the first place he's gonna go. And I mean, he still has Meridia to do as well, so I have a feeling he's probably gonna head there first.
That is true. Now, it doesn't have speed booster, so logically can only enter from the back.
That's true. I completely forgot he didn't have it yet.
Yep, is going to have to go back through Amphitheater here.
Meanwhile, Cantaloupe making his way towards Swamp. And I think this is the dungeon that I really like the most, when you can just go mode the entire thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a great feeling not having to care about the left side at all. Not even need to worry about any of the items. Essentially just, let's go.
Like if you can, if you know how to do diver down, you can just grab those two chests. You can grab the one in the room like right before the one in the waterfall room. You can just grab those all real quick, just for quick checks on possibly getting supers or something, and just call it a day. Oh, very nice mock ball from Ovok there to get over to the ice beam area. Unfortunately, nothing really all that useful. Well, I say that, but to be fair, there is an energy tank. There's an energy tank at the Crumble section, which he very much so could use right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not seeing item checks from Cantaloupe at this point to see what exactly is in here, but I imagine it's going to be explosives.
I mean, I would hope he'd at least check the really quick stuff in hopes of finding silvers, because that would still speed up the Ganon fight.
Oh, absolutely.
It'd be worth it to check just for that alone, but I don't know if he will, to be honest.
I imagine the one chest at the end might be the only thing we see.
Well, he's not doing diver down, so I'm going to assume he's not going to do that chest. Or those two chests.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. So we're not going to see those two. We'll probably just likely see the one at the end, right before the boss. No, he's not even gonna check it. Doesn't care.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. I've seen him do this before. He's basically in that mindset of, I'm in go mode, don't check any chests. This has bitten him before because I've seen him miss supers, or not supers. He's actually missed silvers with only a master sword before.
Yeah, that being said, though, we got butter.
He does have butter.
It's 12 spins. It's 12 spins. I mean, I think this is the one time where it's not gonna bite him. I think he's gonna be okay.
I mean, he'll be fine. I'm not worried about whether or not he can finish. It's just he has this tendency to sometimes get in that mindset of, okay, I don't need anything else to finish, so I'm not going to check for anything else, even when there are items he could be picking up that might speed things up. That would make it worthwhile to at least do really quick checks.
Absolutely. Oh no, Ovok, where are you going?
No, Ovok.
No, don't do it.
You don't need to go here, Ovok.
It's not a crystal. It's not a crystal.
He has Kane. He's got to be thinking that there's got to be something important here.
I can't necessarily blame him, but man, that is rough. Because you're doing this before you're doing a required TR.
Yeah, he's got everything for TR. He's got everything for Meyer. He could do either one of those. He can go do Meridia. I'm guessing he might be putting off Meridia just until he finds Speed Booster.
Honestly, it's a very big thing that runners forget about the back entrance. Like I mentioned before, I don't think about it ever because I sequence break it. Like if I do it from the front, I'll sequence break it with ice, or I don't think about it.
I mean, I remember about it just fine. It's just I think the reason why he would want Speed Boost is because he knows that Ice Beam is there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, no one really said like I mentioned before, no one really goes out of their way to say, "Hey, I'm gonna do Metroids or the baby Metroids with power bombs." No one likes that. And as our wonderful tracker brings up, hey guys, we're going to GT. Where's the big key? Drop that number in chat.
I'm going to go with my usual guess of 23.
Ooh. Is it followed by a Kappa by chance? Are you at least friendly about it?
No, it's followed by a soft lock because it doesn't exist.
Good answer.
No key at all.
Good answer. Yeah, I'm a 7 guy myself. I like 7. That being said, 23 may come to a future near you with SMZ3 Key Sanity.
Oh, baby.
Currently in closed testing right now. Definitely seen a couple streams of that and can say without a doubt, it is really cool, chat. If you get a chance to see some runners checking that out, please take the opportunity to do so. It's really nice.
Well, the key is not in 1 or 2, and there was no small key over there, so we can't continue to the right.
Torchy Torch is not it either. So that is 3 checks gone.
Ovok getting a nice bomb jump across the pit there. Unfortunately, was having a little bit of difficulty with Icebreaker. Wasn't quite able to get it, so he's just deciding to do the classic route.
All right, up to 7 is gone, so we're still hunting for it. We're going to see 8 here in just a couple of seconds. Got a ton of small keys. And 8 just got written off. A compass in the big key chest for Ovok too.
I mean, if you're Ovok right now, you're checking Pendant. You're checking Pendant Ice Palace. You've got to feel like you're behind.
Yeah, I think this is the gamble play out. It's the I need to do this to try to catch back up. Right, 9 through 12 coming up for Cantaloupe. 9 is $50. 10 is a compass. 11 is silvers. He got billed out.
Well then, skipping those chests in, skipping that one chest in Swamp, I guess paying off.
All right, so yeah, so that's official Silver Arrows bailout for Cantaloupe. So that's a great feeling right there. You got butter, you got silvers. What's next? Give us the red mail. Just do it. Just throw red mail at us. I dare you, game.
Oh please, Cantaloupe, what was that bonk? That's not a Helmasaur bopping you across the pit. Get on my
real
level.
talk. Real talk. No one can get on your level with that. The swag was too high.
I can't even get on my level with that.
If you haven't seen it, he legit clipped in a race a Helmasaur bonk across the gap. It was gorgeous. Nope. French vanilla? Yeah, there we go.
So that was number 17, I believe.
Yep, number 17. Scrolling back up here real quick in chat. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a 17 guest. Personally, I play Price is Right rules, so I do see a 16. So, Zeruvian, good job. You win our respect. You had our respect anyway because you're an amazing tracker, but you win more respect.
No, it looks like Ovok's going to make the play to, guessing the Mire at this point.
Yep, already cleared out the shed here. So no reason not to go in, take a dip. Required after all.
Well, I guess he's burning some green goo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, Cantaloupe is in the gauntlet. That Stalfos on the right was having none of his shenanigans.
Did you just declare shenanigans?
I declared Cantaloupe was doing some shenanigans, and the Stalfos was having none of it.
Oh, shenanigans have been declared, chat.
I mean, personally, I just would have ethered the room and been done with it.
Ooh, got sniped there by the block. Oh, we're gonna see a silver arrow. Yeah, we are. Here we go. 1. Oh.
Oh, that second one popped out immediately. He didn't want any part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, the dodges on these things. These land mullets sometimes are very, very agile.
So, you thought you could take me out with one cycle, eh? Joke's on you. Have a 3. All right, let's get that swag cane going. Boop. Beautiful triple.
See if we can get a 1 cycle in this room. Beautiful 1 cycle. Ovok and Meyer did find the big key already, but since he's missing enough items, he is not just going to be able to go mode it like Cantaloupe did. He's going to have to dig the rest of these chests out in hopes of finding something.
Yeah, Cantaloupe isn't even checking any more chests. He's like, nah, I've got silvers. We're good. Life is great.
Yeah, at this point there is nothing left that he could get that would actually speed him up. So there's not really any reason to check them. I do hope he does at least open validation chest because come on, it's validation chest.
Joke's on us. He's gonna show us off mad hovering skills and just go right now. Yo, can you? Oh, I about had a heart attack. No, he didn't do it. That's fine.
He's not validating this run. So automatic loss, did not validate run.
How many cycles? I'm guessing 3.
That's not a good pattern to start with.
Well, I would like to retract my estimate and make it 5.
All right, we got 1 hit there.
Okay, I'd like to make it 7.
There's 2 hits. So we're at 0011.
1.
00111. The blue balls.
00110. Oh man, keep going. We might get the Bender binary sequence.
Oh!
Oh, nope, that's a triple, babe.
Very nice triple there. Barely 2. Those 2 shots almost were at the same. Were almost right on top of each other.
I honestly thought they weren't going to count because of how tight they were, but man, that angle definitely lucked out for Cantaloupe there. There's the red mail!
Well, we wanted to see the red mail. We found it. And hey,
And
there's
20
the other
bucks.
item. So he's got both items out of here. He can just go straight down to Vitreous. He's still got a fire sword.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
He does have a bow, so that's not too bad. But I mean, still has a fighter sword. That's
a big oof.
you gotta be feeling just a little bit worried considering you've only seen one sword and you're 2 hours 45 minutes in. Cantaloupe, however, making very quick work of phase 1 and 2 for Cannon. Already onto the teleports.
Oh, he's being a jerk. There you go. 4 ports. There, look at that, back to back. That's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Ganon being friendly today. Did you find the arrows in my tower? Yeah. And beautiful torch glitch set up there. Beautiful slash. 1 shot.
Ganon, unfortunately, not appearing in places where he can get double shots.
Nope, unfortunately. It's kind of being a jerk, but it's okay. There's 3. And there's a 4th. Guys, get us 1G in chat for Cantaloupe as the big pig goes down.
That is some bacon right there.
That got buttered.
Bacon with butter. I can feel my arteries clogging already.
Joke's on you. I wish mine could clog. Because then I'd be enjoying bacon with butter.
Ooh, Ovok, gotta be careful here. He does have blue goo left.
Yeah, blue goo safeties for everyone. So, Cantaloupe here, super respect. It's like, I don't need to save. I don't need this refill. We're just going to go right down there. got everything we need.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. I know he doesn't go for baby skip, so he's just having lower energy just means it's going to take less time for him to get reduced to 1.
Absolutely, yep. So making the smart call, knowing where his skills are at, going, I am not going to get this. I'll just go as far as I can in the room, or just damage myself down. Baby will happen right away. Everything's good. While Cantaloupe is making their way into Turian, Ovok did just finish off Misery Mire, getting that crystal. It's possible we might even see a Pyramid Fairy check, because we do have that 5/6 crystal open now from Ovok.
That's true. He might be thinking Pyramid Fairy's the play. Yeah, he's heading that way. Cantaloupe doesn't even care, just stands in the magma. Yeah, this will be a very, very quick. This will be an extremely quick energy drain from the baby. He's going to take a little bit of damage ahead of time. Get a little bit of distance. Did remember to turn around. He's saving those frames.
True skill right there. And Pyramid Fairy is missiles and a 20 buckaroo.
Gonna check the ledge item. We know that's just a piece of heart. At this point, if you're Ovok, what do you think you missed?
Mire, or Turtle Rock. I mean, at this point, it's Turtle Rock and Titan's checks.
Ooh, on a fighter sword, that's not fun.
I'm not sure. We'll have to check the menu. I want to say did. Yeah, and I missed that menu there. Because there's definitely a sword in TR, but the bigger issue here is, yeah, Ovok has lamp. Yeah, so did Ovok finish Hera?
I don't think he did. While we were talking about that, Cantaloupe did very nicely get that Zebetite skip.
Did he turn off speed booster, or did he do a down back, or excuse me, screw attack and do a down back?
I don't know. I was busy looking at Pyramid Fairy items.
I was due.
And now what will be shovel item? Oh, gets a nice swag, a nice, I'm brain farting on what the words are.
Shovel dash?
Yes, that.
Alright, we do see Cantaloupe setting up here for the stand-up glitch.
No, he wasn't setting up for stand-up. He just went down to, he went down low enough that Mother Brain is just going to instantly go, move on to the next phase.
But swag.
He might have taken a little bit too much damage to do it.
That's true.
He does have reserves, but he might not be thinking about that.
Yeah, I know he had 2. Yeah, looks like Ovok is heading up here to upper side.
So we've got Ovok heading towards Turtle Rock. We've got Cantaloupe. Well, Cantaloupe is at the baby.
The baby.
Gonna put these rainbow beams right into Mother Brain's face. Forget exactly how many shots, but it's not that many. Mother Brain is gonna go down relatively quickly.
Either way, there was pain!
And some headbanging. Oh, Cantaloupe with the swag bomb right on top of the eye. I approve.
I respect. Let's see. You've got high jump boots. Let's see the swag ball jump at the end to fall in perfectly. Let's go. Oh, he did the swag jump.
Oh, but he wasn't aiming down when he came into the room, so he unfortunately got stuck behind the walls. Fortunately, does have speed booster, can do both escape shine sparks.
Oh, but unfortunately didn't hold right coming through and didn't jump, so he fell down to the bottom of the room.
Yeah, this is a point that I want to turn Screw Attack right back on for, because this room, it's actually pretty useful for this one climb here.
Absolutely, I would have done the same exact thing. So, because we did do that, he didn't do the down back earlier.
I'm guessing we're probably going to be letting the critters fry this time around. I mean, he usually doesn't save them even when he's just doing these for practice, but in a race setting like this, yeah, no, they're going to be left to their fate.
Yeah. They will be missed. It's okay. And with that, we have Cantaloupeme taking first place and finishing with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 47 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for Cantaloupeme.
Sub 3 hours. That's always a good feeling when you can get a sub 3 on any of these seeds, especially given the really weird routing this seed expected out of you.
Absolutely. And speaking of weird routing, Cantaloupeme has made it into the booth. Congratulations and GG on the win.
Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, that had some strangeness to it.
You can say that again.
That had some strangeness to it.
Very good. So, give us your initial thoughts of the seed. How, other than it was strange, give it to us. How did it go?
Well, you know, just going through my standard opening and link to the past that I usually do, and then making my way around. And, you know, usually I've been known to, and Dragon Dark will confirm this, I've been known to ignore Ice Cave sometimes. But since I had the flute, I was like, you know what, I'll do a quick Ice Cave check while I'm here, and then I'll just flute out, go somewhere else while Morph Ball was there. So I was like, okay, let's head to Super Metroid. And it was so weird because theoretically you could do all of Super Metroid, you know, the majority of it without even having to go back to Zelda with the way the suits were. So yeah, I just followed the breadcrumbs, kept going around, dipping back into Link to the Past, and then when I got down to one item left, the mirror, I'm like, okay, this is, you know, I did regret checking Shack Tool, but I just wanted to do it while I was there. But anywho, had the mirror left, and I'm sitting here going, what to do, and then I was just making my way top to down on my tracker, start off at the, potion shop, and then I went down to hookshot across, and I remember I was like, wait, you can't do that, it's a dark world only, so, and then for once, I found the mirror right away.
Yeah, that was, I mean, there were a few items that seemed to be pretty well hidden. I mean, the flippers to get up to... You needed the flippers out of Hype Cave to get to the mitts up on Zora's Ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Those... Like, it just seemed like a lot of fetch questing.
Yeah, there was a good amount of that on this one, but, it seemed to work out pretty well there. Like I said, just that last check was going to be my major, thing. I was like, man, I hope I find mirrors soon, because I know I left the cathedral item in Norfair, and I also knew I had, the couple checks left in, Super Metroid, but, I wasn't going to go back to those until I had no options left, because, there's plenty of places in Link to the Past it could be.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, you finished out. You went and did Meridia, like you cleared it out once you had Speed Booster.
Mm-hmm.
And you went and did Lower Norfair, and you came out of there. You went and did Croco, even though you had access to 2 full dungeons in Link to the Past. What was your thought process behind going down there?
Well, I figured, why not? Because there's been times where I've left Croc alone and go somewhere else, and then, Lord behold, the item's right there, and I just figured since I was already in there, and might as well just go and do it while I'm here. And that's why I did the quick save up top, so if there was nothing that was there, I could just bail out there real fast.
Yeah, definitely the smart play. I think we were both expecting, it's like, okay, he's done all of Super Metroid now. He's got some stuff he can do in Link to the Past. We were expecting you to just bail out on Super Metroid, and it's like, nope, I'm gonna go do Croco. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 5 checks down here.
Yep. Figured why not, I was, and this way I ensured if I had to come back to Super Metroid, it wouldn't be until way, way later if I'd never found the mirror, and, but finding it when I did, gave me the God Mire, and then also a Go Mode Swamp, so, you can't ask for anything more than that.
Oh yeah, those 2 dungeons, Go Moding is just always a good feeling.
And before I started the race, I was practicing some, Ganon fights, without the silvers and stuff. And then I was like, okay, no big deal. I practice this, I've been practicing a lot. And then I find silvers on the way to the big key. I'm like, okay, there went that practice.
Yeah, we were. You opted to skip that one chest near the end of Swamp, and we were both expecting silvers to have been in that chest, and you just straight up passed it up.
Now, my one idiot moment, though, I'm pretty sure you all got a little chuckle out of this. Laser Bridge. I ended up finding the blue cane in Laser Bridge. I was like, okay, I'll just use this to clear the rest of this out. Well, on my way, I was like, okay, 1 heart left. I'm going to use the magic powder on the anti-fairy to, refill my thing. Well, it didn't register. I was out of magic, and I went to hit the button, and I was like, boop, dead.
Yep. We saw that as you were walking into the room. It's like, okay, he's going to use the powder. Oh, no, he's not. He has no magic.
Yeah,
that was our MXC instant replay.
Oh, I figured that was good. But, and one of the other reasons why I checked King's Tomb in the last tournament in my elimination match, King's Tomb had what was it? I think it was the Titan's Mid, actually. And so, you had to you had to use the mirror from Dark World to get there, and that was the location I checked last, and that would have been my item to get me going. Well, that was still, I was like, well, that burned me last time. This location ain't gonna burn me this time.
No, it most definitely did not burn you. You just happened to be that one item that you really, really needed at that point.
Hey, it worked out well, but no complaints. I'm not sure if Ovokjam's coming in or not. Is he coming in?
He is, yes. Looks like the invite did not get sent out right away. I did just get confirmation in chat of the forfeit there from ovokjam.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they're coming in to the booth right here in just a second.
Oh, okay.
So one other thing we actually commented about during the race was that you saw Riot Shield and passed it up, and then got to Laser Bridge and were like, "Yeah, you might have won it. That Riot Shield would have been kind of nice, wouldn't it?"
I was just in. Yeah, it would have been really nice, but I was just in. See something, I don't need it, just go. And that was just my method with this. I was like, I necessarily don't need it. It would have been helpful. It would have saved me a couple minutes there in Turtle Rock. But, hindsight, you don't think about it at the time. And the Gauntlet, I remember seeing Cape at the Gauntlet after I left Skull Woods. And see, that was another magic moment. I had no magic to use the Fire Rod to enter Skull Woods. So that's why I left and did all that. But on the way out, before I went to Thieves Town, I was like, well, let's check Cape Ledge. If there's nothing there, I never have to worry about getting that daggone cape.
Yeah, actually, neither one of you went through Gauntlet, so we don't even know the item at the front of it.
No, it could be anything. It's been a long time since I've been low on bombs in a seed, and I never had a high bomb count at all this seed.
Yeah, that was kind of hurting you early on. Only having 5 power bombs going into Super Metroid, when there was a pack of them sitting right in Sahasrara's closet.
Yeah, I just hate going that way until I can do Eastern. I know it's 3 checks right there, but that was my plan for this. And then I was, once I had the bow, I was like, okay, I can go that way. Then I ended up getting the, lamp. I was like, well, now I don't have to do it in the dark. But, everything worked out pretty daggone well. No complaints.
Yeah, outside of it being just, it was definitely not a straightforward seed, but I wouldn't say it was a trolley seed either.
Oh, no. We've seen our trolley seeds, Dragon Dark. We know what they can do. And
yeah, we do.
Yeah. And after that seed I had a couple days ago where everything was in the last place I looked every time, I deserve this seed. So I'm not, I'm perfectly pleased.
Okay, it does look like we have ovokjam in here.
Cool.
Yes, hello.
Hey.
Ovok, give us your thoughts on that seed.
It was fine.
Just fine, huh?
No, I mean, it would have been fine if I didn't make like 312 mistakes or so. I don't know. So, I mean, when going into these tournament matches, I kind of have this feeling that if I get hung up on anything, I'm going to lose. And so, as soon as I hit Mothula, my friend was just Discording me. He's like, the butterfly killed you. And I'm like, the butterfly? Oh, yeah. That was like 2 hours ago. I can't remember that. And I was like, that's all right. We're just going to keep on going and make stupid moves like go to Pendant Pod and dig up Space Jump from Ice Palace, which is after I'd already done IBJ like 300 times. That was fun. It was like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about Camfly anymore. But yeah, it's fine. It's just fine. I don't really have many opinions on it. Mirror, where was Mirror?
It was King's Tomb.
All right. See, okay, yeah, that's a dumb place for it to be.
Very.
I probably would have done that eventually.
Yeah, the last tournament I was in my elimination match, my progression item I never found was the Titans, and it was in that exact spot. So that was one of my motivations for checking it first before I did, on my way down to do other things. I was like, this place has burned me too many times. It's not going to burn me this time.
Yeah, if you've been playing long enough, every place has burned you too many times, and you start checking everything.
Yeah, you're right about that too.
So yeah, if I kept going, after I noticed that I forgot the Poke Key in TR, I was like, oh, right, that was a thing. So I was just like, okay, we're done. But I wanted to microwave Dragon. That's pretty much all I wanted to do.
Yeah, that was a nice combo to have that stuff for him and good timing for it.
Yeah, we got plenty of fried shrimp in this, or sorry, microwaved shrimp. We had a nice long discussion about microwave versus fried shrimp when this was all happening.
Yes, we did.
I mean, we had the option. You could have microwaved or fried.
Neither of you took the option. You went with the faster choice. It doesn't taste good.
No, it doesn't, and never do that at work. Never put fish in the microwave at work. It's a bad thing.
Why would you bring shrimp into work? Like, what situation would come up where? All right, I'm not a shellfish person.
My condolences.
But anywho, that's pretty much all I got. But it just it is what it is, and it's over.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happy, and I hope that you get good next round in your next tourney round, Cantaloupe.
And we'll see what happens. There's a lot of people in this tournament and a lot of great people in this tournament. So, it's you just got to take it one match at a time.
That's right.
On that note, guys, we would like to give a big thank you to SpeedGaming for hosting this tournament and putting it together, as well as rank1.global for sponsoring this amazing tournament as well. Please remember to go check them out to set up a free gamer profile where you can link all of your social media accounts together, as well as showcase some great clips and games that you're playing and things like that to help grow your community and more. That's at rank1.global. Don't forget to also give our runners a follow. They put on one heck of a show for us tonight. And please don't forget to also give a follow to my co-commentator, Dragon Dark, and our amazing tracker. And with that, we are out for the night. We hope to see you back here next time, guys. Take care.